pharmacy be beer to a draw ubenya bi atona afenuama aye kama edama. Your question of the day are projected on TV enti odo adwenkyerem ebeba way and Dr. Amuzu esiemu say which of these national teams has the best Medford trial Medford ben ana ehu walk up here your France your Argentina your Portugal and your Spain na ora and they said the squad no nsusitia udu France mbia Ngolo Conte Zaire Emery ene mfimfini ho bi adama France ana afe abrantia fa ne se Chouamani enso mnagiramo oko Argentina Alex enso na ho Enzo Fernandez ana afe Rodrigo de Paul womu ana jam adama Argentina oko Portugal Vitinha ejiramu dendenden kranya semeto Bruno Fernandes enso womu ana afe yo nervous ho nti womu elje enono Spain so yewo Pedri ana afe yewo ene Rodri enso na womu ana Fabian Rio enso na ginamo wan ana solid mfimfini udu France ana say France de abanemom udu England Jude ho yewo Declan Rice ana afe wo kobe manu enso ejam nti the best Medford trial wan ana the trial no ano day pa yemfa adwenkyere Facebook ayentie oman no enso adwenkyere de Ghana for enso kyerɛ sɛ ne okay koso na fe bianso na kama new team Vitality yo we matonka na mamemra hai na yento so fanfi we kwaku did that kwaku say Portugal and won for womu enso Medford na ehu Bright King ese Argentino Capo and what de aba John T Agbovi ese Portugal we Achoma Prince ese okode Portugal Abanga Mustafa say it's raining this morning inside Donkro Nkwanta Capo is Portugal no doubt I know do they am to biampam enyesa okay when some Pento Nicholas was say Portugal Osman and so Osman when we tried to as you also advert wow Federica Pia as a Spain Emmanuel Nana Prince as I think Spain Collins Dochi as a Portugal and whatever Hazard also Portugal and Hazard and so whatever Steven Apia and so Chelsea Portugal and Steven Apia de Aba Agnes Emiliano or say good morning Supremo or say Supremo is has been always Argentina yada super Evans Petra yaw ese Portugal and what them aba let's say in the Portugal for enso ewomiye Anthony enso Chelsea Portugal and what they aba el haje say womu enso ewo stream na say and ya de eba earlier post Benji Francis we say Portugal and what they aba nana ya cast is definitely Portugal and one also atrom de amay Abdul Soboslai as I know they few England national team but I think this one here obeko for England you know what the aba Zukia Bronze as a Zukia Bronze and you watching the show live from Menzozo Capo it's Spain and no and so a day by champion Boaten and so trust Portugal women national team no Medford no and who when so Amaglo Christopher was Spain and national team no Medford no very deadly and what they about Victor and Dalima and so trust Portugal way and so drink cherry bean and ya day ba o mine munko for o mine no adwenkyere Montenso ni ate de esiso Ghana for adwenkyere and ya day ama way famude next ya betway wodam pem a o monitor na fa pen o paper na etwe betway course na fe efa kakra to akire nwumre obesore no na kakra nso apai de ama na enra 24 hours and a boy ye ni agro kra ye ni agro fia o ye ni agro kra masa enra 24 hours near the buy no 24 and a pie one chubby on say o hemi anu pay okay famude hours and ya de bano de kan enie 217 bra we o de kakra to achira auto benz e mane ye 217 hours BW51 D10 DB4 and we 217 the atoso ay 10 us and no BW5A D17 594 and also ay 10 us and no deɛ toa so ɛyɛ 9 BW5A D17 CDA 9 os ɛno no deɛ toa so yɛ 7 BW5A D18 3A2 7 os. Last one A6 BW5A D18 C45 ɛno ɛyɛ 6 os ɛno no nti wei ɛyɛ famu dɛ ane yɛde ato akyire ama no wobɛfamu dɛ afilia na ɛyɛ famu dɛ ɛni ne kasa bebree on the etie no onsem nji raso yenkwa amono ne ene mfa latest no enso ne de agugu we mu adin a chese enya asem geto akra enanso e weekends ti aban adwuma yefo no more na nkwa adwuma teacher for nurses no dem say rotation ti bi be call but omo makeka ne dem say mo amonya adwuma weekends nyina encha mo na no pe mu feeling pem mo amunso mo ye private job ne dem say mo na mu a wontumi nkasa wonko wonni chiniye kwa befem oti ase ha nti mo nyina so ye ncha mo hard work ehia mo amu adum please etana fe makola ene kanta mo monitor ndwumadie makọ adwuma mu nyina no ye ncha mo Ghana ba bia na no pi ye mam good morning mraso ese ye ko foreign na ye the latest etoaso edi emao ene anopi na who is we had want to me a report na yanko ye report ene anopi na ye ni abrepa sem ketwa wo Max our Japan TV Max ma yencha mo monitor dwumadie pa Max no Max and any senior man super bondede yencha na no fi wo dia kono ye kwa mo no Newton emza wo trotro but unye producer e ma me na no pi why nti mate ye wo trotro ba no unye producer ye kwa mo no ne aba na no pi me ni Capo the Supremo foreign amnesty ye ba
Yehu Yashach Todi Yashach Rakadesh Shamakishwa Yehuwa Elahenu Yehuwa Ekat Ri Ahata et Yehuwa Elohika Bika Luvika Uvika Naveshika Uvika Miyodika Todi Yashach in English, in the name of Jesus, amen.
on some ade ba mam South Korea womu national team no make say womu ababa lande e Mexico sene womu enso ebe prepare na fe womu a game I won be ball enso etimi akoso e extradio Akron ho ana e baso ntimi ka say South Korea womu national team no arrive no ana de ema e Mexico mountain so a womu a prepare womu koye se de baya womu so dwumadie no e betimi akwa kama de amomo e the World Cup no ma latest ni nyina no ya de nkomo enso ngade ma na no pe e we dwumadie so na ene check fuoi womu so lande e Texas a woman so dia no ano odin pa woman esane from the plane num check ya foi ana me do mo nkomo enso na de ba woman so lande I don't some no, and so a day bank of way, and so a second dias woman came no, and now bear come on say more grouper, and one Mexico, and I'm South Africa, and South Korea, and to South Korea group no, woman Guswa, woman so Atlante, then I don't some no, at the air passes a World Cup for the day, and move at the FIFA, woman day, and we are Guacamupa, I'm a FIFA World Cup, and some one of the best World Cup ever hosting our Canada, Mexico, and I'm and the US of Mountain. So na unim sem omaye robot dogs womu reporter man so mbe patrol womu abeboa na fe FIFA womu a broadcast center womu assist in the security personnel womu ansom awo in the stadium edi dwuma nyina no womu abeye se ene omu so be spy e stadium enyo womu se bibi kwaso na nya na oma prompt security and personnel ambia ya won se obi ade ambia kuma ana se sikan eso obi ho acha so de ram our stadium hanom mon quarantine won be hostel into whistle blowers ana won so mo way a robot a won yan kraman aye dem chaza abrofo aye enkraman robot a won ana be se dwuma no and some our stadium on to way and adia se obo kraman ambia bulldogs bi no suro into AI DM and womaye which has a robot version of dogs and how you are doing some adeban to my sister and the security our petino so and as a stadium our you're doing something to your bonnie beer because we are no woman and a monitor woman some blow whistle our wire doing something Iran woman national team no and when you na Iran for Turkey and that's a woman can say US for no woman ba grant woman visa am woman de aberam ewo US and in Mexico abe what ababe World Cup ni bi na enra nwumre best and online no num na ene Iran for no da so take ya na omo passport players no and for officials ne passport ni na no ma submit ade ama authorities as wo monje visa and fama wo na Iran for no before that no mo say US for no and grante wo mu nyina visa anya dia say krom ho World Cup no ba enti omo dey can the warning at the authorities say mo de passport ikwe mbia mo ba sia ana player number 2 wanya visa player number 7 Wontumi enter US masa and yabasa ko ekromo enti ase omo threaten as woman nya visa omo decline and asembia so omo deny visa at the Emma one player claims and you masa ko mu krom general your when you run on yet is woman communicating as in the White House and some na diaba as omo grante Iran foi and so na visa army kase womo betimi enter US mountain so na report am na ba ni say na no pay and yet is ometu at the fit Turkey na omo mani and some natural Mexico I want no be campaign na so ma prepare womo matches no be born US na mom US ni Iran and tokwa and no ma e koso into the match day e be dua and no travel from US of A and as a Mexico aba US aba ball womo games and no Iran foi report am from aso ade ba don sem ni na no ade ba nte say official ade ama Iran womo football federation and after football womo national team no and some say omo enter Mexico and after US womo visas and some granted and no different madeba na Ronaldo and Portugal Ronaldo Portugal no many Chile our game and then Barcelona and training no eba some that the CR7 on team no womo training to and yet a project amanano pay a Ronaldo no women ya brepa a we say ne wonu ebetime di dwuma madwuma so and some letime akoe na wonim say Ronaldo say the am say yesi ababia be wu a and so Ronaldo we ebetime na last dance at the wono ekona wunia enra free kick ni o pejana tnakasa o pejana tnakasa on say Ronaldo okonati no buy visa villa sa adia Ronaldo yemze don botel na status adio na mom say yen keep in the records our archives mu our bibrem ana Ronaldo aja wa ba beje see e koye tie bie na mu na ya bo free kick na don botel ana start Ronaldo de Ronaldo nie training Ronaldo be gina chire o pejana tena kasa o pejanza and rabe 5 or boy mu 4 and so to na tenese Ronaldo no adwuma no ekoso ade ama CR7 aya do nsam nyina no and so ba Ronaldo recorder obesam and okoso na fe oye sa record way all time most headed goals obi a wodi ni team as goals to our football abakose mu sana Ronaldo ni Chile Ronaldo go against Chile unity and some lesser goa obey call Jimmy McGrory and some record Jimmy McGrory was a 157 Ronaldo and some lesser 157 and after Obenya Fred Robert as a 134 and Tisha Ronaldo and our Tisha goa obe breaking recorder Jimmy McGrory and some laye obe call 158 and what in it as a one goa and the few are doing some no and some Ronaldo our the next 5 games our the best record no against Chile so friendly game no one boya on Nigeria and also a friendly game one boya World Cup first game no one DR Congo and a babo one boya on Uzbekistan and some Colombia and some going to wait 5 matches where the yababo Ronaldo and some record no actually and one somebody no at the Bana Chile one and Portugal about head to them there what they can cover to na head to one names Ronaldo no Portugal Oma win 2 and Oma draw 2 Oma lose game and something tia womo 9 goals and a Portugal ase and a Chile Oma so 4 goals in their meeting womo and some head to one no and you doing some Ronaldo ni gold Nike Mercury Viper Superfly 1 ni boot Alande na sa boot way ana unia adebeye nyadua against DR Congo enya babedu na reporter man say boot no womo ever launching a day before so Ronaldo ever won the first game out of the World Cup now and against DR Congo on the 19th into on the 18th now and on the pub boot no and toma where a gold Nike Mercury Viper Superfly 1 and no a boot no and woman and some 99 for no and now the ababe dunia the bete as if from tendentia and now some to later sir if one my deba doing something no and some Roberto Martinez manager Adama Portugal national team no womu san say Ronaldo on say nkoma no aya woni ni tidy na woni ni din nkoma nkoma die ben ana ni Ronaldo die because Argentina die yenim say Leo Messi woni Lionel Scaloni womu mienu no say Ronaldo no mama say Argentina for Ronaldo and as a Messi and the coach I find Lionel Scaloni o mienu so decision be coach be say Argentina coach be so take decision one Messi do command sana the decision on wateki na odia no ayasana tia with Ronaldo ana woni Ronaldo edin commercial decision be obeso take aba contact and Ronaldo say unia we be say yes say na wotwe won say no so wono de da bi o patro Argentina fonko ana Portugal and so nan Ronaldo nko ana Leo Messi and so nti kwaya and as approacher one only Ronaldo no different from them the Argentina coach and some Leo Messi and no iron comma manager fan Roberto Martinez no and they are to do at this moment we are surprises NBA teams are womu ebetimi abadwuma World Cup mu pa team by and I do say o metimi surprise you team bi womu sa and also at this moment there one monitor team bi especially teams are womu be face because omuni Colombia ebebo omu monitor Colombia omuni Democratic Republic of Congo ebebo omu study omu ani Uzbekistan ebebo womu study womu to omu there womu study counterpart and as opponent womu no bebo omu ani womu study womu and what it as a friendly match in there important over friendly game brow am out to me prepare very well and some now tournament na we remuno and no aye de fuel adeba wa trust players no obia beba friendly game ni bi obia we fit bia beba the first 11 womu na bo area second half mbi obesa start and another different set na fe we the strength of the team and no aye some manager and they are to do some no and some na deba ya between India, Portugal and Spain. na ya basui uni Spain ebesia na sa final uni say and also obekasa with humility what ya hobrasem na bekasa na moment we de obetime aka ne say teams we mu eba World Cup no obia ni bobo wono de watch nim the next 3 games obebo Congo, Uzbekistan and Colombia and was transcend what final cry wono so ebebo and Roberto Martinez and Koma what they are to them Mbappe say only dream Ronaldo at the World Cup because when him say at this moment about the last moment Ronaldo World Cup he one also ever ball and a branch they are to say facing Ronaldo moment very exciting and the man is one also any opportunity and so Ronaldo ever World Cup more and no what they are to France against Portugal very crucial game and on summer what they are to done or say Ronaldo and Messi no man for tire argument na omumienu obia ya unique obia wode oye one year odi kaka say Ronaldo ni idol and the waka am obia tem one Messi so abobo when him said omumienu obia strength esitie rivalry e da omumienu anu asepa na do betima kan say oka Ronaldo na oka the right footed oka Leo Messi na oka ene Messi so na ho den awo na left foot no mu Ronaldo ya tall, Messi wa form kakra, wa ya shorter. Otiase, Messi sana wasa nemo, Messi no busumuru no, sa wajibo no okunkon a ubeyi ball every n'anim no, adias adding. Ronaldo too raw, Messi elegant. Na do betimi aka, amo biate, anis what me tie interview bi na on koda bi at the TV so kan ana Ronaldo there only talent hard work ana Messi pure talent and also mo kasa no mo yes debate nam say ta course DSTV centers ana afem amonten so wasi wo mu say the nimbo mu sa ana wo mo bo no bi da so was a boot above ball Eda na onim said the full initiative on kasa Messi obia and we are pure talent in kwano di adwuma hard work enka ho ana Messi Ronaldo so the pure the hard work and ya adwuma talent was wo mumie no adwuma den ana mo madu bia wo mu adri eno ayensama Mbappe ade atudu adon komwe and so ngade the best match of the career match by and so on say PSG ebo ene Barcelona away game bi ama obo hat-trick so much no match obetumi enso akasa ne best career hat-trick no enso mabo so much no ensama what atu da 2022 World Cup ne de wase masa na emu de brutal na so much no ne ya pass ne o mantimi anwi ni sa World Cup na sa World Cup wo mu boy no on share clip ni bi video clip wo mu boy 2022 up to now and now they say the only opportunity as ebien because na we shall be abesenu mu wo hwa adwuma boy e final yi na wantimi anjia ade se ha twin pa eno do de atodo ase captain na wo mo de ama no e team no no responsibility ya ma captain na this one ya de aso na mom de o ka nyina ne say day in day out or some other France and national team no e be fi adumu akwa adumu eno do dem na to do adon sam no ade be owie ye anu so no de ne ball no abo pa na mom asira ba kom ade ba ma rodema Fakao wase Fakao ye obia wabo ne pa open striker wasuan nyama ade afini ho rodema Fakao ewo Monaco watchani nyama bebre enu kan bi ama mo no Mbappe wabedu ba bia wono nso ngadu owie ya no anu ase Bernardo Silva enso obia ye kan technical quality wono ewo bi ye kan intelligence wono ewo bi ni nyina kan bi ana mo du ba bia wadu because ye kan se obi a great architect of the ball se ne yan design ball ewo pitch so masa Bernardo Silva no we brutal anu enso na boa no enti wo mo maboa ni nyina no wo bo o mabaso the funniest player our camp one player ben and one seripa no so Osman Dembele one player no one seripa ne eba na camp se bi o ma report our camp na players ebe joke ana wo be bi otumi se Dembele no and some na camp ni je eba ho eno do ade abo say apart from Barca fans am we say obia nim say and Madrid are the best club. Madrid is the greatest club in the world apart from Barca. From one be debate me ka say okay ti rank nom and afa Newton nom omu titi omu na do all can say masa who the biggest club we are say aside Barca for no obia we are say agitum say Madrid are the best club we are say and nkoma Mbappe and they are to the Brazil for no womu our camp our mu prepare na omu ni Egypt and adiba bani na me adum there na mama Brazil womu national team no na enra our camp na say training no anu day womu training come and no other boys in the Vinicius Junior and the top players na I show more our camp there on some no and some na dey banti way and so I Brazil womu and Egypt match and baba so na we do in the Times Square our US of A womu the Vinicius Junior and the picture and the banner and some about Times Square let's say Brazil for the trophy no and let's say the Vini Junior are stretching in some or the so more Times Square our US of A ni na no na nyama and kwaso US mountain so and some of the people about Brazil woman team no try photo shoot enra na oya World Cup photo shoot na Lucas Paqueta and have Danilo ne Alexandro players ni na show more and some more why and one some no about the likes of Neymar woman and some try picture ni be way I pre World Cup photo shoot no and about so and some of the people uko in the Bangladesh woman and some hezedie also omu ko World Cup na omu de woman support Brazil and national team no entiam Bangladesh na Bangladesh ano o said the Nyoma city woman the motorbikes and Nyoma and celebrate Brazil and national team no enti woman do so World Cup we there Brazil na and woman support anti Bangladesh for no and I will show mum our team no so and when some teba support no come not Brazil our the World Cup the latest nina and some not mama Don Carlo Ancelotti na Brazil coach in him said emu say Brazil abaje World Cup die o waduma ya pa na omusan say World Cup no o didi say Brazil ebetima wini and the World Cup because we said in Nyoma city o didi no say Brazil at this moment omo capable and so metima wini World Cup was say yes coach no say yes Brazil ebetima to World Cup no omo say as a ma in a high expectation what my players in hopes I don't say yes as my players in high hopes because so hopes are higher and I just over to me World Cup no and team Don Carlo Ancelotti and was same over GDA and so as an incredible team we need a World Cup and I want some about Brazil one more system 4-4-2 now your busan is 4-4-2 no why European coach and I will coach Brazil 4-4-2 ebefa and was say 4-4-2 I dear say the Nyoma be come on changing system no 4-4-2 near names of Brazil upon the same formation and I said the same system and I coach them and so they call and I Don Carlo Ancelotti and I them San Command Pietepa was in Neymar dear no the situation and quite clear not what you to that say Neymar be task can na ya sham MRI no ya say Neymar ebe nyamafi ya say Neymar ebe in the fit for next week and I say and they say on your fit and on ya nkoma if you want to and somebody Pietepa our Argentina the company meba no mamenko in Egypt udu Egypt Mohamed Salah and any team no so you can say Ohio what hobe na after tin komo we so team no mu training na obama me mu training session no na ye tin komo kakra ne ya say nyama enso mase kwa ha training grounds omu buy no supporters no wo mu ebese omu do Mohamed Salah buy we supporters abu beta Egypt omu team natural training na Mohamed Salah na esa autographs no afem ama supporters no training grounds yatem na wonsam pi adeboni Omar Marmoush ana wonsho mu ewo Egypt training grounds yade awonsam laba anwa for superstar player IFN Andre and some by Enra NFL and so a superstar bako and some by Cleveland Brown woman a player IFN Andre onye one some by na Smith and our channel no obeji autograph every abrantia your friend Mohamed Salah eho Salah sign JC atem amano no so sign NFL no Cleveland Brown womu agency ante ama Mohamed Salah yate ensomne pete bantuwe niam course wo Egypt womu prepare womu ene Brazil anatem Bonia yate ensomne pete balami ama Spain womu ensom nakodu na eno womu kodu ya no Heroes Welcome ana kom ntema lami yama ene ni team no ano Spain eno ma kama say Spain national team no omo ye favorite eso we need the World Cup Spain eka ho lami yama ene the boys no na show mu womu ensom na mu ade ensom ni pie no ensom na de ba mamitani omo ana de to the omu san Spain the grand finale kahan for na ugidi Spain ko final womu ehye mu abaya kama no so womu de womu pa France womu na France eno ma so abaya kama womu Spain for no womu enya France our final womu ani bechem ani dani omo ankomo de atudate ensom ni pie no adem na womu san say what World Cup anthem a day and about team or say a players too Andras Iniesta and Diego Forlan you know two players some World Cup anthem some two players no Edin and a bunny team Andras Iniesta and Diego Forlan and common said Siko womo say rumors no yates over free Barcelona and was a Barca supporters mon kamakuma and some Wontumi and Yamabaya kama and just one ever free Barcelona yatem and some plate about Diego Gordon and some nabas was a Barcelona kudano when in Bonne Papa na womoni ache Barca team no debut mo rest team no abakosom na team na konkan na bibian som na team akwa kama nti so mo top players na womu enya top players aba team no ma and so abaya kama eno ayensama dani omo adem atudade ensam ni pino ensom ngate ba mamelio Messi na Messi wa Argentina camp enie na omugu so na wo say for the first time Messi ye rondo ojina fifni ensam wo the video no bato so na after Leo Messi ni Argentina womu ensom na training ebinieti Leo Messi no World Cup ura eno no world champion wano ana World Cup ni kutano obe defend World Cup eno Leo Messi na Messi haya kana simoni Argentina woman ya pray asa feed ombe ya juma na bibian so matima kwa kama na Obama me Argentina goalkeeper no na ya din komo Emiliano Martinez on sa fancy de ka be videos ni be bratros ninsano ni finka no enso wo pro enti otebo na aya ode ne saba kom ana ye trade oguso ade ne saba kom ana ye trade so the brand yama be with no gloves and no yen kom afi ho at eba na manager Lionel Scaloni ade atodwa was a crucial moment at Argentina na one thing our say players our munya fit our Argentina camp no women as players no number fit after say womu ebewie omu friendly games from before na oma bo mu first game our World Cup na mum di obetimi aka and is a player want me anya fit meet time ye be you free and coach no and come what di was player I want me anya fit our time no and I just a player no be out I know I am come I dem na tuta you be say Messi a top player e kwa be na ya fast to communicate with Messi sembia World Cup list ya obey Messi kwa be na fast to communicate here was him afraid you Messi our phone so and we catch Messi say Messi are you ready for the World Cup and Messi so on the train list you know what train say coach in the list ababa say coach in the di ekwa hu bia why ready and a coach afan Lionel Scaloni attitude say your name is in wudi wom enti you ready for World Cup enti eno ayen koma woni ne di owie na wakate ko no woni masintani koma bebre e football ya djuma ana momo enso adi ahon koma ya di ensam no pede to da no ayen koma fu adeba Paraguay womu enso e coach afan Gustavo Alfaro ansa womu players ya Academy Strasbourg Kataka ayefan Julio Asensio akwana pra womu game mo ni Paraguay and some boy in the player no and some prime reporter Menseka and some is a coach at the Paraguay at the Atuta Gustavo as a player no about test and where test area and you be a player and a fit and answer be a player no and some to me and your fit and no I am command if you at the airbank in Nicaragua when we am at no point player no and some the pride and no I am command if one my debate and some the no and the World Cup the players in the prime na bad news at the Mannschaft the German national team the German machine and it's a Lanat car akrana pra our training and ram ade ama in Germany a bad in the news ade ama the German national team yatem and somebody play ba anra ana and prano and some banti omo atomo saf Hassan Wadrago asa kranumra Hassan Wadrago and they say Wadrago anaba na fa no some ababe hwese nuama ebetima kama onye mama Wadrago ha di Wadrago nie wono anaba replace Lanat car ayatem and some eba Hassan Wadrago die ufi we are there ko free in Germany and Monte so when no free Ivory Coast and asam na ofri in Burkina and Faso and no aye defuo and eba yeni kwama kakra na unim say Juliana Gosman asam anra womuja player your friend Lanat car womuja ne kwan omu say goodbye to the player team ni nyina betwa hia and omu say West adema koda no na akra anra ofri camp no na ya utimi say na ha dream because all players are when omu report ka ball no dem aya na ya bibio ho akra we ewo and the prospect won mean say yama musiela nom and ya the akra we another player Germany from ebenya nkanoma bebre and they finish so the World Cup ka records no akra we ensom na bebre ne mom aya de say ono som na frimu a wode kwa ewo ne IG and wode betutwa enra ewo na IG was say to be honest aya ne ya pa say wakra busia na ofie wakache Poppy wakache mommy esem oko walk up na ene wopra wontumi anto so osa kofia okwe boni bi o TV so no ayade esem ha dwi eyepa na momodo bias messages no bam amanfo we see the speedy recovery munyina wadamasem anu ensem Lanat car ati atudate ensem ni pino enso ngate pa enu training ekoso ngade Argentina na sa tima ye from say Germany na obama mi training no enra manonoya trainer and I said training across no me say enra ewo Chicago training no still manonoya antimi training and farmer team no and no bad news adem ama Germany and you said the upset what happened there say asem ya oh na no said the New York City coach your friend said Julian Nagelsmann William Nagelsmann asem atuda say manonoya eye no ye na omo hwe say no betimi atono na obe decide them say the first group gamer ebe koso no sam obetimi abo anase ontimi money there and also ayade afa and obe take a decision and no Julian Nagelsmann and atem and the san come away atem to domo gamer and also na baba so starting 11 yentia ya hwese ni amabesia ko omba bona womu game against US no mete say obabo in a player I fan say mo line up no dia na in a Bauman and abedam Brown ababo chemist ababo Pavlov plus Laura Sanum Musiela num Florent Vet wo nyina ya de a wo mu ewese kwambia so mo ebetimi abo ade amatim na no ayenkomefu ade ba na ora US etim na wo mu so mo prepare pa na US of A wo mu tim no wo mu prepare na nra Western where McKenny so de ne dog buy ne pet dog inti anu ade ne pet no eba training or ema say omu sign autograph ade ma pet no tasa do ma da brofo de wo mutimi anu ma bebreti Western McKenny and some mother ne pet anu dog no eba training grounds around a training session custom ate ama US of A yati and somebody play ba no reporter eba England anu 27 players obi a trainee players no over other national team omu complaining England for there omu enso any bibia to complain and some omu team ni na set injury sambia enso any come to bia timi training kama ade ama the English national team yate awon sam na ba goalkeepers na nie omu ya adwuma anti Antoine Semenyo and afa Brandon Thomas Asante and afa players no maka no mu wodi no womu ese goalkeepers we omu yomu wadwuma enti goalkeepers ni training no ana ekoso England womu training and ya do something no atem neba England manager aye fan Thomas Tuchel what they atudwa was say why very lucky ese ni team no dey obiam pride why lucky pao ese 27 players will be a fit womu atem rem our the World Cup yebetie Thomas Tuchel kakra what they at the head of the World Cup ni players fitness.
I'm a very lucky manager because I could choose a group and go to a World Cup with a group that I chose, and it's English players and I love all the players, so I'm a very, very lucky manager. And yeah, this is a part of it. Of course, I was very nervous through the last weeks when I watched matches and saw players like going out and like I instantly texted, is everything okay? Of course. And And we need this kind of luck. If we want to go a long way, you need just this kind of luck. If we're unlucky and we have injuries in key moments and in key matches, then it's just not the same thing. We will always try to find solutions then, because we don't want to be fully dependent on individual players, but it's just the reality. At the moment, it's just beautiful that we can train in the full size squad, and the young players that we took are doing excellent, and we're taking care of the players and managing the load. So it seems like we have tomorrow everyone available, and it continues. So every match has the risk of an injury, but let's not knock on wood. Let's not talk about so much about it, and don't put it out there in the moment. The manager's lucky and happy, and we have the chance to let everyone play.
Wadiness manager Osha and a coachisa, woman lucky, our tournament here, over Thomas to care, over Bonabaso, the kind of players I would choose here, any woman at fitness level. Now, Yabusan is starting 11, woman starting game in Ankasa, as the England, and national team also, or a clear idea, because or 14, 15 players are Onuya status, what you say, or the clear idea of woman starting Ghana. You're starting 11. One other your goalkeeper club at them as of now. Me to me confirm me. Zambia, Benjamin Asari, and Zambia, Ube Farm, and the Abrantia Felicia Lawrence Atizigi. No coaching them. I say 14 players are. When we ever started 14 to 15. Our idea no. When we ever started, yes, coaching no. Coach Thomas Tuchel.
That you aren't talking to the players about Croatia yet, but sitting there right now, in your own mind, do you know what your starting 11 is against Croatia? Or are these two games, are you still processing that over the course of these two games?
I will still process it, because I will also I don't want to narrow myself down, and then we have maybe slight injury worries, or someone carries something that is not confident, and it just freaks me out. So we will always take last decisions, but I have a clear idea, I think, of 14, 15 starters that can start for us and should start for us and can carry this team, and we will always have this pool of players to choose from, and to choose from also what you see from the energy, who's in shape, who's in form, who fits maybe a little bit better to the opponent. I had a pretty detailed look already, of course, at Croatia over the last weeks, but the last week was completely about us and completely about our behavior. So I will dive into this subject when we go to Kansas and prepare from then.
And we just quickly, we've been that you.
And so Hurricane, so I one deadly striker. I walk up here, you have a striker by Ginny Hurricane Pa. One also so Nahari and Yabusa Coast to Masukel say, how are you managing a minute for him? Our this World Cup sign out see managing against Ghana, Ube releasing against Croatia, releasing against Panama, Ube releasing a sign and a minute. Ebesia Kwatiama Hurricane, our this World Cup, the best out of him, coach. Area to just so my be every
care of our key players, but
given the conditions, is Harry Kane one of the players you'll be most wary of in terms of managing his minutes as best you can? And what are the different attributes that Ivan Toney and Ollie Watkins give you?
Well, Harry is of course a key player. There's no doubt and no secret about that. He's one of our key players, and of course we take care of our key players, but we want our key players also on the pitch. So ideally we can take some minutes off him. But if the matches are close, do we really do this? If the matches are close and not decided, do we take our skipper off? Do we take our main goal scorer or main goal threat off? Maybe not. I think the most important is the shape in which Harry is. He's in top shape, and he's ready to go. He was like the leading player who set the intensity today in training in a defensive training day. So he's used to this. He's used to high pressing. He's used to high intensity in the opponent's half with Bayern Munich. That's what he shows. So
opponent half ready. Side in the you handle Hurricane at Yamana. What I know, US of a more super now way and England for no and running is a training very hard for them because our body temperature not rise pa. And I'm 33 degrees Celsius. So now and Ezri Konsa area to the player and the England was say what done it no Wontumi what done cry US mountain so a more heat panye nemum and no sudden excuse and fam womuzo what done into Yama Ghana I say womu fra bibrem womu kuro moshi dabi NC womu fa weather any excuse cry.
It's something that we want to have. Most of our players were not used to playing in this kind of heat, but we're training out here now for the next 2 weeks. We've got to get used to it very quickly. I don't think it'll be a problem for us. But yeah, of course, you want to control every game that you play. And for us, that's something that we're going to try and do, no matter who we're playing. So yeah, control is something that we want to have. And we've got the players to do that.
Can you give us a sense of how much and the type of work you're doing behind the scenes when it comes to recovery after every time you go out there in the heat?
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff at the facilities for us to recover, Normatex, ice baths. So yeah, we're in a good place. We've got a lot of stuff that can help us recover really quick, and most of our players were not used to playing in this kind of heat.
Every concert and the England players in the transfers no report I said Thomas Tuchel manager or permit players in the war or transfer SOE BB na fe team no NBA womu ehia na omu hia document bi ese submit at the mama sign at this moment one be my players no kwan ama team bia or player our English player no process BS womu fam no esa align with England womu duties and no our camp sembia working hours and yes amra no ana sembia player bi team bi power wodu womu be din komo anase dabi womu align and the duties no want womu manin ko enya de se ene England duties air crash na mom ombe permit players na ma transfer duty bia eso perform piano onso watimi a perform eno aye de free England e ba Norway for no woman so prepare nenra heat no Ellen brought Haaland woman to me heat no kra woman so de nie enra unua woman hye se de wiei enso ma pie na chese enya se beto abrofidia mo be kire mo pa e wo US mountain matese bia de me pesa me kire ni say Africa kra no this is the moment Ivory Coast, Senegal, Ghana, Egypt and after Morocco nom edumra esa brofike kire wo mu pa with the weather advantage na fe enke koye nim enche ne Norway for no enie acha so mu so nuama ekoso na wonyina acha so mu ntimi wada na nura Haaland mu na adwa wo mu ho wa ye dem the salators ni nyina no awon sama de ba 1994 last time Haaland ne papa eboa ye edu mu ekwa World Cup na fe and one so 32 years down the lane one so boa ama ene womu enso mwatimi akwadenra womu ejine papa ana afenim foni edem natural movement 94 no papa Alpha and Haaland wonu lidi ene team no na akwadaketwa wonso 32 years wonso aba wodu womu kono se ene ni gisam ye pa eno ayen kwamo dem natudu adonsam no azeba eno South Africa womu national team no womu so akodu Mexico emonte so nenra womu edu no mariaki ban ana besia womu acha se odu ene Mexico mountain so we another ban anu sepa anie womu ban anu den ananura ebesia South Africa womu squad yebetie kakra kwa mu fa so ewe kame womu na mame Paraguay okay yeah gwe anase mame ko rival watch mame ko imra mame ko Panama emra yenko Panama ne hwe Panama for no say Brazil e ko World Cup no ade omu ye womo baptism womo flight na ekono womo enso ebo flight na su enso no ana wo hwe the same thing na Panama Ghana ye opponent no womo agye subo womo flight no enti baptism enso ekoso enso no ana womo de shower ritual omo south no and north no omo tire and the sun yama we teach you and Brazil any other countries in the America and some anra idea our Panama and I want some woman a flight no maji asubansa and woman air call and the tournament we the muye nyina we ya 1 point kra omunya enso mafie and no aye die for the 70p no as the ever Paraguay woman send off no no say no insane I was stadium ni padom a woman enso ebe lande ya woman enso at the send off Emma Paraguay na no day anu say Paraguay and national team ni ha aye national stadium we aye Paraguay timer woman ebe ko World Cup no hwe ekoso no fire flash ene nuama ade kwama sanya sabeto ejetuato anu asem sabra ko de mebeko ene mountain so famiko street of Paraguay ene na ahanu eye abrada bus no anso eko airport masa when so much World Cup womu eko World Cup ana muhu ene say the fans no anso citienes odono ewom adema Paraguay e mine no aniate ensebri no anso de ba Black Stars here kwane fahe emze Jubilee House Gromanko Black Stars womu ekokra yehu anajo anomu ko ewe Adam in the countries no hwese na nyoma anso masi kwane se nyoma e kama ayade ensebri no anso ngate ba mamika Casillas ne ni koma Casillas nsema wadem natudwane se the toughest opponent wesia no aye hwan so one dey do betimi aka ne se ope obi a one man sleepless night Leo Messi dia no be sia na wona se ene se ndia La Liga Clasico Bentua na se woni se obesia Messi na dwuni nyina no na enwode enso nwadema no wase Ronaldo woni na miti emebedre na mo Ronaldo no our club level there also Ronaldo on another boy and some Ronaldo club level there when team opportunity nemo national team in Portugal there one and some any opportunity share no and no aye dene what them to draw that and 70p and so there no aye some of there to draw na Jorgen Klinsmann World Cup and no air pass on why and your favorite as well be winning favorite aye Portugal and I say Spain Argentina aye why yentie Jorgen Klinsmann and come on, or them not to draw Portugal for no munya bona, or the Ronaldo, and over Ronaldo, team na favorite ana, Yentie Jorgen Klinsmann.
Who will win it in your opinion? My two favorites are Portugal, because I see a little bit similarities to Argentina and Qatar, where everybody played for Messi. Portugal, everybody plays for Ronaldo. Cristiano is fully supported by this incredible team. It's an incredible team of quality with a very, very good coach, Roberto Martinez. I think Brazil has also a shot at it. And England has absolutely quality. The quality to, if they have the belief.
So you would say that England can win the World Cup? We can finish on that.
You can absolutely finish on that. Yeah. But I'm not saying that because they have a German coach. I'm saying that because you have the team. You have the team to do that. Yeah.
Who will win it, Jürgen? Who will win it in your opinion?
And when the Ronaldo team, I have found Portugal, a favorite for World Cup. And bet me about so now why and a better top scorer. Utifie oh share World Cup yakase why and a better top scorer. Messi, Ronaldo, any other top players. Now why not this a favorite? So be winning. Yentie where we are saying where supporters omo World Cup ni bi and omo cho maju one a favorite top scorer at World Cup. Mbappe, Harry Kane, and Ronaldo, Messi. Why
Who do you think is going to be the top goal scorer of the tournament?
I've got to say Harry Kane, surely. What a season that guy's having.
I think Mbappe.
Top goal scorer, Harry Kane, got to be, definitely. No Yamal, Harry Kane's taking it.
Who's going to be the top goal scorer of the tournament?
Oh, Harry Kane, without question. I look at how he's playing for Bayern, so yeah, I think he's going to be the man.
Don't do that. Scotsman saying Harry Kane's all wrong. Hopefully Mbappe, or Neymar Jr., but Harry Kane will be there. He knows how to score. He's ridiculous. He's absolutely ridiculous. 50 odd goals this season. The man He's English though, so I can't say that. No, anybody but Harry Kane will be good.
I think Mbappe. He should be a player from Real Madrid, of course, so it will be Mbappe.
Dembele, Mbappe, France.
Everything France.
Everything France.
I hope Ronaldo, but he probably is not going to be the top scorer, so I'm going to say either Yamal or Mbappe.
I hope Messi, but I think it will be Harry Kane.
Good season.
Goal machine.
Okay, I know I adventure also predicted live on Facebook and you to one about top scorer Mbappe, Leo Messi, and I feel players from Harry Kane, any other top players. One I didn't so bet me every need top scorer over the World Cup. And no, I am coming about Antonio Rudiger, and they are 2 seasons without trophy at the Madrid. Adia, Obetimaka is a very shame at the Madrid, and some team so make 2 seasons now for trophy empire. Adia and also had the Real Madrid election, and so about presidential race no yabahwe hwan na fa Florentino Perez and afi Enrique require na proposals no adiam say France edikan ama ho komo bebre nemom en papa ya friend say require me nkoma wakodi and as ya bomutuo enano pe na duom ne say plans for election what trust obe convincing Jurgen Klopp amana be manage Real Madrid if so rene Madrid elections na eno aye one proposal our debate Raul Gonzalez Blanco and the best sporting director Edem Amano Ika Casillas and afe Fernando Hierro womu ana ene wasadu omeba enza oka Fernando Hierro na makai Revenando Rondondo yes inti Fernando Hierro and Ika Casillas woman important figure our Madrid team no mo and afe finally wano at the announcement ebaba say Haaland and afe Rodri obe sign womu ade amamadi inso winia nemom reporter ebe na no pay and it's a club agent ade ababa tuta esen komo bianco so say Ricardo and ase Enrique require me and na tin komo so open ne client and na ya juma bra owini election team unia ade ene club d ye campaign abra mi ka say one club entourage womu eni komo mani ntu mu se ne wono enso mbetumi abankem enso campaign womu se sintro womu a ena asameto akra no ne propaganda womu ade tie ne ado nsam no ade ba because don Florentino Perez dem say when you see Jose Mourinho there wa confirm no crowd that Alba di Mourinho ba Ibrahim Konate wawie no kra Dancer Dumfries mu wawie Nico Pass and afa 100 million euros you say warese Michael Olise wadu Olise and some never pa enti dan biem wono de wawie kra atas wono de wo kan ni campaign mu sam ani adinamum de Enrique require me e kana masama mfasa club de ani de onua enso eboa eno aye de fo no ma de banamete Olise ni ase Real Madrid fo wo mani abre Florentino Perez mo wake as 180 cranies womo de efa player friend so Lisa eso mutia na for mo dem na for Lisa no a reporter by me tese Madrid as womo efa another defender yes eno so ade ba ko womo eye ho adwuma womo ewese kwambia so me fa na fe eno ya matimi akoye eno eye nkomo a efu ade ba Barca womo preseason no reporter by say confirmed and is nyame aduma 31st July womo eno Birmingham City confirmed as one bomb on the 8th of August woman River Plate Buenos Aires and also Ebabaso agreement yes still Argentina club no mugusua woman no mudin koma still pending and now they say one every and no iron koma if one ma debabat on the 8th nedie we metimi River Plate Buenos Aires and no iron koma Bansana woman Aires on the 15th woman match bia on me bo Rabat Morocco and no iron kakre fuel and some deba do some no as Emma Mark Bernal ebeye 147th player our making a debut as the Emma the senior national team that's in Spain women national team on Kwabe Barcelona player Otoso Makumako 147th and no aye for my debanisa na Barca woman chigabunum Barca players woman make you debut and say woman bo Emma national team no Sir Mark Bernal making a debut 147th and 147th player Real Madrid 130 players and woman making Athletic Club Bilbao 108 Atletico Madrid 96 Valencia 76 Real Sociedad 55 ano said the national team na won some no enso mnasitiejo pahiha reporter urban said decision no enso 2 either sporting and I said Tottenham and afi ono enso na yasin koma no eguso ekoso dendenden ya don some enso adeba all treaty between the two clubs ya don some no adeba na Paul Pogba esa in the Michael Carrick adwuma no obetumi o man wa adwuma no Michael Carrick mo fama no na onza mo dia man dada but mo ntana chi na mo man support because onu anaja we ya adwuma yi kakra dia be do ama confirm ni say ne obey adwuma no onu na only go na so she obey assistant edema ne manager yi enti ole buy onu enti say mo tana chi experience there o de bi be bo man you ama makomanim.
Doing a great job, and he done it also at the time when he was assistant of Oli Solskjaer. He's a great guy. He has experience. He was a great player, and he has a very good connection with the players. You could see it when he took the team. I guess it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be good for United. I wish them the best, obviously, for him and all the staff and the players. I think he's doing a great job, and he done it also.
Abile Pogba, a former player from Manchester United, and then come away to the Casemiro, and so our memories are well leaving our the Old Trafford Manchester United legacy Nyama Wayam and Manju and Nyama Obey the time reflections wakasa ede afahu yebetie ene kasi kakra orituja
finais que não acabamos ganhando. São 4 anos, 2 títulos, jogamos final de Liga Europa, joguei outras duas finais que não acabamos ganhando, e você deixa um legado assim de as pessoas sentir saudade de você e o carinho não só com você, com a sua família. Quando você sai na rua, o torcedor vem, te agradece, o clube vem e te
moment time no reflections o team no mo anu adon komo area to Alexandre Grimaldo Monfa Grimaldo mame yeso be so taba oba Spain na obedi ni juma yeso be free Biofoliver Kinsina ebe around 150 million euros and ono so yese o de be free Biofoliver Kinsina no kakre for the banchi Grimaldo and so some Alexander and you don't want some and so adiaba no ko ese yeba na afi yebe to aso fie na abadafo esi form ede emaye ne anope na bibianso enye kama yi bye bye bye.
Sunday, no. Zoom in.
Me want to feel it, but the way and we are watching because no man will go them because we release here.
Catch any say Obama obey president and Sana Trump. Obey president.
Oh yeah.
Tia unyai as a would do
respect nipa.
Yes. For nipa nyeshi.
Bunipa.
All come zoom me. Nka echo by having tina make us
say
Capo ma mention de e ma ye high we asno e ke na mane to tiensa
okay
kana mana to tonsa e ti how do asa ko fa ba no
very interesting
because when some one picture no come dey man Shadrack I'm saying sanka picture men kan ho asem no ka of tfo so nhwe bi
Abi picture na dey enko baby
ya tfo so nhwe bi na ko bu hu se men bi fa na
interesting
picture na enko baby ya ba
interesting next time be ano ye be hu dey be family na
Modric so
yes MC Malik Muso many times nano penyas and the Tonso S line so P-man brother no one is CJ
MC Malik yes so we nipa ni so ho ahomete de mawa so wa no we careful ho ahomete
okay
ho ahomete etwe mu dupa to no ano se so to bia wa onwene ho
na so le de to
na se be na okay
na ho ahomete MC Malik ho ahomete
ai mu fanto no so ye na ho ahomete
na ho ahomete
na so
wakwe ni pana se obonu kwa so bewu obonu ha bewu but o hadwene so eseka ujini free wakwam
na de we unim se unse Capo nipa ho ye ahomete enye no unim se nipa ho ntina Moses
one cooking na no create
nipa
ono bua wo mu ono na bua wo
omo ahomete ntina Moses Andrew Kenya
nso ne ahye ne bo
o ma basa but nipa tete na ma ni bufu no yase kire na yase ndia wayi waka ha kro ne de obehu basa wona besi so pa nti nipa de sensitive
MC Malik no ho ahomete
pa nipa ho ya ahomete
yamre na yebedi nkomo
kamo de bade abayo ha ni atwam
na won tumi nkasa o mampo so ba no so nkasa o ma ti waba juma no so de oguso
Monday pan de ay bompa e bonitia A4 teacher for the headmaster for the
asensunto
ni sinso kra to headmaster kra kan se wo kwan so kra no free school say want me me dinti ampo
ni ampo ya no ahwe what to kru ma hwe window no teacher ni ba say ya na ye teacher ni ama no ni age uso wa dware akọ school
the teacher school fees so
the teacher school fees obi say David Boateng was say o second pa o David Boateng on Facebook
Kante
Ngolo Conte
mi eni fa me so drosso
Ngolo Conte
onim ne de
ela make David Boateng what was it resembles Conte
onim ne bi onim player na o kana se
benim Kante
ya bi onim no
Kante wan enim Kante
because o se Kante dia onim
me so drosso
okay
oni pa o se na ya kwatin
Edward Kwati ho obisa se Samini obisa me se family obisa se TikTok as a TikTok
wa boy no se
obisa se cheddar
wa boy no
Yanko World Cup
yes World Cup
mostly World Cup transfers and next Saturday no most of them come out be ball any tie for be share nyina no from Monday everybody there Monday everybody ya bobo so throughout the week we had say Florentino Perez, Madrid club president.
Yeah.
But say news mukra say the 150 million euros bit me market akofa a midfielder of top notch or an attacker why established.
Yeah.
And some I infuriate most of the fans and neutral commentators now chimu die agent hapa away from that other World Cup stories bebre England for the buy yen chia to maspate Chiano only 2 years say nra Crystal Palace or so chairman Dan Robert to say even Ghana winning free World Cup no a squad entirely and also so a flow throughout the week pa
conference omo be say before so be share no omo share we adwin and some omo share game psychological
na sad ebenya
of course
are we that country do they think we are that country
sa no mu
yes okay
well, if we won't play a major role in the advantage I don't think consent because more you're right to be any seeking for a game no dream no so ya dream before the game so that
me statement be from the former president Nkrumah
okay
and all kind about the Ghanaian anger say enya instantaneous
okay
say Ghana ni betia yo bibi based on their you betia react but then obema bre come Nkrumah kan
yeah
o say susani antisade na say o ya Ghana ni ade a you very careful until so be react no uhuru the oil
yeah
and now we are your current president Mahama call UN Parliament before that no call AU Parliament they call to many say 100+ years ago Portugal for kan Dutch for kan England for kan French for kan omo ba Africa be say sanima bi koy chinchim yɛ na mo nsa saa ne ma no yɛ ɛnɛ Capo yɛ nyini yɛ ba bɛgye saa ne ma no mo fa yɛ de mrɛ na mo sɛ ntwes kan sanka ho a friend of repatriation yɛwura mahama ɔkɔ UK for no hɔ ɛde sɛ ama yɛato so aba o country saa nto aba de bi UN parliament no US can want to be Israel and to be and Egypt so want to be Egypt feel say omo the backing of US so US and to aba ono so batwe no ho asenkyɛn
okay
Caribbean for war representation of UN for nyina to aba African reps nyina to aba repatriation means the obefa call na no obefa free me mame ho but me mame de okɔ do de be no de ba fa nema na mame Capo what statement is more deeper than this and look yenya say yenya generations amoni e den kro say the JJ era led no abesene ko you ra ko for so abesene ko you might even think some Mahama Krana ke president for no ninya den but when you foreign minister need akoto mpanimfo no nim say eni wana mo befa ko na no say Nigeria for no mo makalaberia for mi o ma no a mo fe ni mama ye mo say tie sika nka ho Capo England for no omo pom kan je so mo ma park no so ye be show up akoje 3 points no o ka so obedi bi adwum country nya independence fi 1957 nenya sakra MPA o yase no you face as ade we keke no and fire who say omo nyu wani
ntimi fa no no
Capo UEFA ben look La Liga a subsidiary of UEFA say La Liga bona obo she UEFA yam o qualify ko UEFA competition right VRL so no obo Europa so one team can change UEFA say VRL follow you Thomas Partey mu nyini free sinchai ana Capo me ka sabe
oh yeah o kasempa league na obo no ale na on kasamfa say why any amount
o qualify bo Europa be share UEFA competition organized competition UEFA led Thomas Partey sabo qualify so no one try come FIFA for you are here telling us say my yen fanen squad no monchia the bio Capo we are ready
Partey case no craba ya cho so no wa
2022 July
inti e den na afi na mo hu se Partey ni pa bonini
me san ka sem ba control Ronaldo zero so issue America
yes.
White House
wako chia
White House na 2 million furu mahye no onko chia
nke probi e beka so wonsi America abonten so azenka Ronaldo because the issue ne dangerous
asem we no ma bonfire ma Thomas Partey pa na me krama decide say me be post no saa chichinere ko se be boy tournament na we every day be post no once
for no cry every day we mo de Partey to mo handle
mo be cancer some way yes you nim some de mo be saa ne ma no mo je Abramovich ne ma free nsem na mo pam ne free krumo huge investment and now mo krumo ni grew that dey mo dreams and some back community and sound and I couldn't care. More family free come and France. So you can do that. But Thomas Partey, you are genuine VRL. You are fetch near the World Cup. Mama on farm was some about. Much good placard, so I also bet you a good placard. Because at the end, we have difference between allegations and prosecution.
Of course.
Taco court.
Okay, is new year now. I say Partey no guilty of some idea.
None my dear me America, Kuba kwa Ghana wa contingent to ho papa. So when you to say you ko Asia ho ba bi and I be show Ghana for ba to the twa ho. Even now no Cardiff kra na minim se.
Friend dey boy won nipa ba.
Na minim se be nipa kra ho sa. Thomas bia ni wono say
we are coming.
Of four bone so. Na so dey na kira Thomas we bone point the bone na kira me.
Then the court in this idea.
So where are we at? They should be very careful. Me empire me bone say boko yenya Panama 3 points no ni duro mu game no so a
bo mu yi kware be hye wo musangofo no
Capo me say de miaw no
England
say nya Panama 3 na e be jira ba bi because omni Croatia na be sensene
and we kwa no ma ko lose against Croatia
no and you ya adwere substitute to pie born na wo born
yes
Capo yenya sa 3 no because World Cup we no emu bie unya free plus some goals so betimi akọ the third best in because FIFA say biem third best no me fa first to 8 you know on for 16 third best 16 third best no we are for first 8 you know so what will go no balance na health you know utimi call wanim my problem enye ye call you because me say your squad na but for England there yenya Panama free no you know it will really ginger up the momentum and the body at England for yanko games no so na e be share the area mu pa Carlo Akasa na me tie wo no na wo kan European coach Brazil afa no say o me do manim. Look, football has changed its hands for over the course of time.
Yeah.
Football necessary. Dey be na ya wo na wo ho or yourself na make say. Football na kwa say okuani a afi we odo ha. Odua bro dua bibia. But next season no ya Capo nya ha no beba.
Obekọ before crop rotation and I say yes.
Oh yeah, Greek na.
There be.
Now then now coca crop rotation ma mo ikonya ye.
Enya sanity.
Min kai papa.
Bibi rotation masa.
Ya babo.
Noa.
Capo. So Brazil has been a nation every time be Yakupon more mad match a day or more a potent number 9 or a clinical, a very classical number 10. Number 10 or forward. Sometimes, you know, Brazil can come into a tournament on between the number 10 for Bemi and San Diaba.
Yeah.
It has always been Brazil. So, on game model, no, yana revolved around somebody determining where the game has to be. Okay. And number 10. Also, Japan, Korea 2002. Not clever and Jumon. But I for me and Sano were also functioning so well. Meka Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, and the Ronaldo Firmino.
Okay.
What a clever saying, you almost have about 4 attackers. I'm going to be about number 10 rule. Rivaldo is number 10. Ronaldinho is number 10.
Yeah.
Even Ronaldo Firmino, Crano, the skill set you profile to me, man, converting him into a 10. But we check Brazil lineup this year. I wish Shad Eddie Japan Korea 2002 lineup on the mommy. We are unprepared. 2000 says the Koshia unprepared mommy. Then on Brennan on current lineup and our squad there were more disposal. Okay. Who's a Brazil L like a DB? Brazil L like BB game. Apart from Neymar, there is no single player. Shadia Hasi mommy. We Japan Korea 2002.
Okay.
Brazil lineup. Sa game we no Kashabek ya de na ma kamani be Japan. Okay say Oliver Kahn here error do final no o pull shot no, spell shot bi. Emma Ronaldo Firmino ko cash Rivaldo shot. Omo bully Sam Folder with Schneider. Oh no, Schneider we no kura ball no. Schneider na ogina no view no close edge no. On the kura ball no, on bully no J ball no. Rivaldo no bully no. O J ball na no sunny shot. Oliver Kahn chin na no pull here. And Ronaldo Kokatum. This lineup we almost about number 10 for Bemi and Sana with him. And you know why I'm going Ronaldinho about 2 Rivaldo and Ronaldo Chino. The reason being that Capo and only born in here.
Okay.
But that's a power shot. Oliver Kahn and this is why Oliver Kahn Koka said Ronaldo is the greatest striker the game has seen. Germany for them build it out too. Say the Germany for a cat demand shot. Yeah. What would do by a referee? I know that's a good thing. Originally, you bought almost all that for
yeah.
Rivaldo on the 6. Keep on it. Oliver Kahn the born in man. And so build it out to the corner. And I was 10 years or 10 years. Rivaldo. That Brazil, they were resilient in the final third. Any mistake is punishable. Look, you have Rivaldo, you have Ronaldo, you have Ronaldinho in their peaks. Against that friend was all about. I'm sorry about Gina. I'm sorry. You were little person the one or the Bio Rivaldo similarly. And at that time, Rivaldo from early 2000s, you know, who Rivaldo from? I said no, that was a player. But talking about the current Brazil, no, Neymar is the only player. Capo, obetimi Brazil above 4-3-3. What's the current Ancelotti above 4-4-2?
4-4-2.
He's right. Pierre Ben also Brazil into systemizing their shape into 4-3-3. Which player? I want to understand this. 4-3-3 is a central domination system.
Okay.
4-3-3 4-3-3 is central dominance. So Bruno Guimaraes, Casemiro. Now the name Nigeria. Sebe. You can football with Temsa. A team from Enfanchame. Dibu Gami. You can say football. On the attack and Kwasia Fotu. On the street. Players who are ready to bring you down. Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes. Now the name Nigeria. And then ahead of the trial, Obetimia bo Rafinha, Obetimia bo Vinicius, Obetimia bo Cunha. Free Obetimia Jumana. And it is also a diamond attack. Because of Rafinha, Oh, Vinicius side and side, wingers too. Now, oh, Cunha already line, now our name originally. What's the amount diamond angles?
Yeah.
No, your Bruno and a Cassie, no me originally. Sandro Wesley, Gabi, and a Marquinhos, Alison Becker. Squad were air solid. But Neymar ain't me promising me endurance even for 45 minutes. Ewa bro been for the 9 couple. The World Cup has been very physical. Don't you forget the quality at the highest level. But I am very physical. And talking about physicality, 2014 when the uniform. Do you think any Mabenya ball or bro for the form? Do you think any Mabenya ball no Jemu Bakope? If Neymar is starting the game, he has to be the master of the ball. Capo ya says a kudus. Ojina blaster team no mfimfin asa number 10. Obi na be kan board do they say no. Go back to 2016 Apia was our number 10 behind the digit. Go ahead our lineup no. Everything that went in our central area was done through Steven Apia. But Neymar presence in the team no a bleak. It's so blur. Me who Neymar presence in here, me who the figure in here. Obe started Ancelotti and look, planning the coaches in it they make it say, Capo, you don't just come into dressing room, no plan say me kobo when I start you. You plan before.
Okay.
You plan way before. So I'm asking, is Neymar ready to go for 90 minutes? Neymar started game over to first half away. Now the dangerous Neymar be at 38 minutes. Now all four so as someone say. One plan when you're ready.
Now, is it good to build your team around Neymar or on your fit?
How do you define fitness? If any Panaka squad no one.
Simbia for a day, a match day in the games or but in names be an nine Neymar engine prune kakrabat panye bini treatment be cause by for now dear. Then they will be in now boom kakre be a besa break the crew on honey idea. And this whole building team tournament all around player on 100% fit. Doctor be declare fit on a day, but he him so half fit. So any risk in a coach he take it.
What we ask America a risk, but the tell say Capo over Vinicius, over Rafinha, over Cunha, over Neymar in the final third 4 quadruple of attack way. Not your case say Neymar na player be free deep. French labor be no okay. Me Casemiro je ball na Neymar na Vinicius jina o de be Neymar.
Yeah.
Neymar na Rafinha jina o de be Neymar. Neymar Cunha jina o de be Neymar can say you are building and your coach can say me see me team na sin na so.
Okay.
Everybody knows.
And what then hoba.
So yeah, I mean Neymar if when we say Argentina so for so this community.
Yeah.
They are speaking about Messi.
Portugal so same conversation about Ronaldo.
If Ronaldo
Klinsmann now can.
If Ronaldo is on the field and are available for a passer, or the Bruno Bejran in China, Bono Ronaldo, or any player who stays in a position better or whatever compared to Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the first choice receiver of the ball.
Sure.
Messi is the field also a sanity. Couple. Neymar the field also no running 1-2 ball now. No you cook with this action. No so on so you be action. No say running 1-2. No say the ball na to baby for. Couple wo saka go promoting obey no wo nuza okura no.
Yeah.
Some of the players are big boys. It coach you be on pen ho asem a no ojani wo chiri ho. Because Neymar at the bench a camera be turn so.
Oh yeah.
Neymar I'm sure the production cause we World Cup no. There are about 10 players. How many players are World Cup? Yeah, only 1,000.
1,000 BB also pa.
Only 10 players and one camera. Neymar ka ho.
10 players are
more camera name a
camera be foul
yeah no kwa
match day
now here only say camera fan no one only some you fire away so you only say beba
o ma project in the camera
yes it is part of the game.
Wow,
we are star
there be inimu
omunim so only say beba de na be here park no say ya be
ya to mo ya away
ti you fa set camera back mo only say name on the camera free time on number sometimes even national team no kwan won work dressing room free time no pia na da name so
be funny sir
yes it is so opinion is say what commentators na kan ne family
yeah
o meka 10 players name on the camera
production yes small thing
na dan we stadium camera angles na ba uhu
yeah
stadium na pam se baba ya fra light ni so no o mo the cameras at all me who am sim and conform on my game na free on my game no mon fan no take it. So Neymar no or field no so a problem. He has to function for the betterment of the team. But then you down to the physique and the risk level Carlo I na just be taking. But take it. So Neymar e wo there you be going for 4-3-3 but without Neymar Carlo be call for 2 central players and Bruno and Casemiro. No call for 2 players out wide. Vinicius and Rafinha. No about 2 top. 2 top it could be 1-1 or it could be 2. 1-1 no a Cunha behind I got Thiago or bit about 2 flat. Whichever way, a 4-4-2. I think I agree with Carlo Ancelotti. Systematically, I agree with Carlo Ancelotti. But say Walker say, Omo World Cup as the second part of an interview. No, Capo, I doubt Brazil.
Without it,
I'm on your all-round team. All-round team. Look, Brazil was doing third and also baby the nyakra. And then I input in the last 4
all round said you all can expect to be a good baby Zunye Guzo, they are not up to standard in all.
Shadi Bio has a mammy. Falesen Becker. For Gabriel Magahez. Never Macunios come here and Sano. How many countries in between match? Or World Cup here? But we have Okobo 11 back. Sandro.
Okay.
Sandro. The Wesley guy is good, but the left back position, you are not getting Carlos and then Cafu stature.
Yeah.
You are not getting that any longer. It is Sandro. So any team who has the confidence to attack Brazil down the left, or Sandro, Sana the NTA, Uncle Gabriel Nemakino, so about attacking through the weak channels, and one of them is Sandro. In midfield, without Neymar, there's directness. Brazil give na ba direct ye I am because America from Kwani Gwermo Vini Pemrika Rafinha Pemrika Cunha Pemrika. How are you going to stay on the ball? And naturally Brazil are not built for a direct style of play. They want to be flamboyant, they want to be skillful, they want to stay on the ball and demonstrate the Samba game.
Okay,
it would that somebody keeping the ball caressing or tough ball no I'm a Brazil fans and I'm sorry I'm at the adrenaline about that place anymore. Brazil are going to be more direct and piercing us in the center, more 4 attackers and they have rigidity. Rigidity is a profile with our style. Casemiro, apart from some Jim and all tackles, he owns a game to be on 10 and a home and you know, it's different from what you want to see from Busquets or Vitinha or Pirlo, but they are all 6s. This is a bit rigid, but also profile no quite fast use Bruno Guimaraes and that rigid. All action, always idea. Yen for Pirlo all action, yen for Busquets all action, but yen for Guimaraes all action because whenever without the ball, the team relies on them.
Okay,
they go for the ground duels. But naturally, that has never been Brazil. Brazil want to control the tempo. Give me America ayomwa, give me Jujuboko ayomwa. But right now, must start without number 10. America, and we even Vini Rafinha Sincha. What's our Luis Enrique be? Also speedy pa. So naturally the Samba game has changed to more piercing style of play. And Ancelotti has a call for 4-4-2 now. And it can't no.
Was it I would say will Brazil win the World Cup? Was it I think so. I want to create high expectation in my players. We want the expectation or was it when the expectation is high, the motivation is higher.
But don't say Ancelotti no problem, but what dodgy problem no. It be a better argument to one thing, so but I just want to leave it that way.
Okay.
May you finishing as an act of an attack.
Yeah.
May you Vini ahead of Cunha.
Okay.
Say if I want to turn may you Vini I say Cunha.
Okay.
But bringing Vini as a focal point of the attack, so they no ball friendly games in the middle. Now Ancelotti person be obey kuchuru man sembe brain I was striking some moment and Vini continue favorite and we avoiding you now the Vini caught in favorite. Rafinha ball right here. He's looking for second striker behind Thiago, and it's more easier. Well, but so as a Brazil Belgium World Cup or no. I have football, but I want to wait patiently and see.
Obraso. Me komra. Kakaka masaba also. Na my resemeti ma to so kakra. Sure. I want some Newton Vitalati, the video analyst, and Yatininka no. Dear, we see the message. I say, bro, I was say, Newton resembles Ochame Kwame Osu. Ne say, yes, also Ochame Kwame Osu. Ne say, see the if look alike for them say. Famous Nilu say no matter what happens, England will score Ghana. Yeah, that's it. Emmanuel Finn Kosa say 9 shoe and Odi Abba. Kwaku Emmanuel say never. I wish a player bad luck, but else what we'll see him now later. Mababe she and your Casafa Brazil and Neymar issue no. Steve Bray na yenim koma kakra. But you feel so about who friendly games in Libya countries in Libya bono. They diagro cry. Yabaso. Egypt la elbow. Brazil elbow. About 3 back. Michelle so wow Hassan. I'm free back. Yabaso. I know Bomo Salah ne. Mamouche au top. Already Mama show bejinechi. Okay. Chale we costivo hobra. Yeah, biafia blasters. Every president so dim ko be. About selection. You racket. Okay. Still bra.
Capo me da say. Na Britain for no episode we are very vocal. In fact, in the the hour of history, they've always been vocal.
Yeah.
But Ocheke, the atrocities against Asia, against Africa, Britain for no yepa.
Okay.
Into the Tasmanian Australia genocide. Obia Oti Bianco Kai, the Momo rebellion of Kenya. You understand them say sexual violence. Omadia no moye systemic imperialism na yakan wasem no having external control of resources and places that do not belong to you. Inti you cannot claim to be like a cotton wool whilst you have palm oil stained all over you. Inti asam no mo kano. They are vocal. But it makes very little sense. Yes. But if you are to take the same atrocities to court, whoever gets time should read this by Paul Gregory.
Okay.
But it's a piece that I've read some time ago.
Crimes against humanity.
Yes.
The British Empire.
So wherever they controlled, I didn't know habit Kenya, South Africa, because the weather was good, the land was fertile for them, the resources over there. They tried to conquer the people. So no, anti-sexual violence. It is reported.
Yeah.
Say baby so no enya
issue.
Neno ho asem na kodi court. Nti mremu ni ehwe. Your friend bia he is present. Nti mo say ni awaye no bone kesi e bin sida. Now the story of Jesus Christ no mo abrofu ya na we na musa sida musa ku no bone nsem na do.
One the true shame say yamfa bone nche.
Now on mine na ye bo World Cup was na nche 2-3 months ago. Almost ma missiles ko Iran.
Kokunipa.
Ni pam pem.
Omo kunipa o.
Omo kunipa pem enche.
Oso ka bibi wa o. You are saying something.
So why are you acting like a saint? Whilst you dine with the devil. Yes, Romo.
No more anger be on channel go US. Was it? Wontumi.
But send a new thing kind. Yeah, in politics now say. But as a people, if you decide to be patriotic, not patriotic to MPP or NDC, and patriotic to the land, nka galamsey je ni nketwa nka flooding yetwa misano na ye bibi a friend say oman ejuma na oman ejuma no obia ye bi ti mema ni bi do no ma na pra na ye hye obi twa bo ti krokitu no so mo toilet we aye ma ti e ko bofoforo ti mrantie ne de okofa timba aba ni bi mu nso etu to omra no ye wie na mre bia o meye ma ejuma no utim se from that period no kronu mu ete esanse se Capo ko prebia on hwe se Newton de ball abeto bia that is baby a yefrim but then ya bedru baby a ye say zoom lion ejuma nyama juma ejomu hima na ya na ode ato o ma be fa no anesa betena etwoki a o se aban nti a sense of patriotism na free mu ani aye patriotic to our parties na NC because in chat because social media now tie comment of 20-year-old 23-year-old omanya numbers so no more ye politics na e say we are doomed. Into the sense of the Ghanaian our very existence nyoma enye papa into flood no in chat I say galamsey nipa be out of a 30 million population ebia 1 million ewo. So yema the interest of 1 million in collapsing the whole country. So that sense of the and no na we ma be. So if you decide to channel an agenda say you're supporting her, we can even decide partable and ban for that match. Okay. Into ye can say konkono ye. We are seeing and what is right, what is not right. You are not the people to tell us what is right or wrong. Ye kroma before some ba na mrawa ha and amu besuya say jasi hinini konti hinini ti mo share set up na am so okay and yen ko institute the law court we say ni di asem if the governance system ko ura the law court ade omu ye nyina no e fi sim de ese chami nti nyamo na mo be chese so obi tu obi mo na sin against humanity, sin against the land, and sin against the gods of the land. Yenim dada. And I say, nipa boni yenti ni eshemra. But the drum rebia, nipa nanti ya eshemra no, itimi de mrana tu nchen kakra. Na yama we aye juma. Common sense. Ni omu yi, we no nye juma. Omu use common sense. Me who say as a diversionary tactic so omu use. But Partey is not in top 4. But they want to sway the attention of the Ghanaian team, and it works because against Uruguay the World Cup, no, the day are you coach Uruguay, they were unya penalty no kobo touching because 2010 BBC that was a mediocre thing. Issue. Yes. Into the Ghanaian is a very emotional being. Into we yes na you will get them. So it will be the best way to take Partey out of Ghana England game. Yeah, you need free issue. Because of the 2 days. Yes. And you don't go. Starting the ball against Uruguay. You really want to Daniel Amate. Yeah. Daniel Amate. That before plays. I wish a second goal because no one pursue Uruguay to qualify. Because of what happened in 2010. Before you. So the game we know in England they hear psychologist so anya psychologist yeah near me come no betimi ni makasa but they me fam you see obi or how say I feel your pain you can just imagine my pain but you can't feel my pain. Oh I did I feel you can't feel my pain my brother. My brother, I can feel your pain. You can imagine my pain. I can feel it, my brother. My brother, how can you be in your shoes when things are not well? I see, you can imagine. I'm feeling your pain. That may be a moment now. Now come do, and I watch your bed you may do. Your imagination is different. Now different. You can always imagine my pain, but you can't feel my pain. Okay. Mama brofuna can send me brave go. Mama dey and throw. I don't know the yeah. Yeah. Now say Bayern Accra no Leonard Cup. Me say World Cup.
Sure.
Me because so share the ball now or bona. Ebi mo say the German Messi, but me who know more of Jekdan Shaqiri.
Okay.
That is how I see him and how he goes about the game. No. A player na me feel say bia obey the surprise package for the diamond shot at the World Cup because Omako moments of turbulence and I feel no more try say very resuscitate omo into 2018 and 2022 and 2022 they announced Jamal Musiala and Obeya there. But Germany almost something in almost all the tournaments omoko. Every tournament biano almost show an unknown name Obe rise to European glory and also at the world stage. In 2006 they had a Philip Lahm. They had Lucas Podolski. If you World Cup and Podolski in a year the best young player.
Yeah.
Or share a lot of goals. In 2010, yes, against Costa Rica. In 2010, yenya Mesut Ozil and Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller echo share 5 goals at the World Cup. Sa World Cup, no, and I think they had a match with Argentina, and I know Moko Pressa. I bet na say na Diego Maradona ka say we nimuno wins a footballer.
Okay.
We are sure say TF4 Kaida incident no. You no aji the Golden Boot Award. And also aji the best young player. So Germany 4 was sad in 2014 Mario Götze. So where the name or defeating Messi's Argentina side. So the hype around Abrantiana, he's not been around for a long time. But the gamer, you will just love it as an attacking player. Our impact our games are over. Even in the game, Ghana ne Germany boy, I think few days ago, our ball game be winning 4-0. He was that influential. So it's very painful for Germany say Omobe Luzi this particular gentleman. Shadrach made the link be sending and compare video be man. You care about patriotism. Now we Panama there, and now we countries be our more sending off.
Paraguay phone.
Yes. Nani Pagina Street, you know, and no move everywhere.
Yeah.
A BSC. Yes, a BSC. Sameko former Bobo against South Africa. The BIA deja.
Okay.
This is Emi Martinez. And an Ninsa Tiana Bako Ebu. He's going to represent Argentina. One city out of training, even in the pain or the Ninsabaku ye training to prepare for the World Cup. That is what a national team call-up means and should be.
Patriotism.
But yeah, as some as you funny say, Newton the boy ni meshim.
Or Bokro.
Yeah, Jima be share blaster team for a very long time. They be not the bench. So it's not like Newton banning this guy. He has won it all. He's one of the best players, goalkeepers in the game. But he's always underlooked and also overlooked because of where he plays. But goalkeepers as currently one game no pa. Me mention 3. Wabra me find the game.
After all this success, new achievement,
he still have a burning desire. It is Argentina. Let's go all out.
Yes, we Messi crowd and we
let's go all out. You see how the South Americans they've programmed themselves, how they approach everything about their nation. I hear something that say maybe I'll just find time and go there, tour those countries and listen to why they do what they do. So I'm so impressed with Emi Martinez and how he's preparing himself. And signing it. But I don't know a restriction. I don't know man baby. They have a World Cup to defend and he needs to be ready for that.
Okay.
So this is a message together with Paraguay for them. The people are on the street. I want a nation America or call World Cup or call round 16 or call quarterfinals or semi-finals. But it's about the nation. So everybody with the street. Nations are going in players, but they do not announce it because at that moment that is not the most important thing. But I didn't know because they be executive be or no a video of players in a sweat. It is a way a player now here you being created. Agitation, beba. And in the Kugu Yanimase, our 2014. So I'm so much in love with near Amy Martinez in Ayan. And don't be surprised that Argentina first started from the first game. They will make a strong statement that they are here to defend the competition.
Well, me da say Steven Wadi, Steve O, and no. Patriotism there, other countries no there, boys no. When you watch them, Charlie, easy. Yeah, the siko selection here.
Bre. One I say boys need be so on my form for World Cup or money, and also more patriotic.
Oh, be what about so show am I no more na ye no
about orientation it be a team the free, but I don't think even in 2006 you could get a team the coin. 2006 we could get a team the coin.
2006.
Yeah, but much you crack I said then I'm okay because they see you African Cup of Nations 2006 no. Man you papa bia. Even as at 2010 omo na bo mo de omachi ye omo de nyina under 24 in 2009 in Birem 2010.
Yeah.
Okay, I say omo call 15 be buy ma omo Jeep Cherokee be.
Yeah. Afcon
final na ebo.
And then Ivory Coast na.
Aye.
Okay.
Say no kra wo se me pija ba.
Yeah.
Ghana for ni bi adwa.
Kaipa.
Na onkoje akodisike abema Jeep guy. Sometimes it's about orientation and where you are coming from. Me, you see, Obiano Confaso, they train a passion about the football in the country. Capo. Hano, the other passion, criticism, whether constructive or not. And the other say passionate about the national team.
Okay.
What did they mention as an
sure.
And then how we go to the stadium to watch games, especially Ebo Homa, and also how we are passionate about a national team. But I before from more for who do be more fast the chess or more passionate about the national team. Now the world's team they born stadium more. And you Ghana for Ghana they more.
Yeah.
Omuna na did more. Omo maka nyina na obi anye dede.
Yeah.
It will better say obehu ni say Wales for no. Omo ntam ne omo dwumadi na omo di no. Omo tenetene omo akwa mi se de be ya daachi bi ni so omo timi qualifier kuro no ebetimi aba be stadium mo mana na omo timi akoso de amomo. But you see, this is just by the way. But the World Cup is getting closer and closer, and there's pressure mounting around the various national teams. Who wants to win the World Cup? Who will be the World Cup champion at the end of the day? But your World Cup in the history, these are exciting times. But Makumu Adebia my nano pakra even wrote it on my hand. I'm a shemeka cry. Saso yemesrika cry. Say we are having Mexico and South Africa playing the opening game of the World Cup. Yes, as when you Paraguay said the nasty volcano. Say after 16 years, Omoko about the World Cup. The last time I went this year was in 2010. The 2010 MI a new winner of the World Cup.
Okay.
Spain won it for the first time.
Okay.
Because now we're free 94 bana. Omo majiji bi da na ejijiko. Brazil 94. France 98. Brazil 2002 Capo. Brazil kra me senka enye France akomo Jamie Satu so etwazo 94 komo repeat them we in the 70s there. Sure. So 94, 98, 2002, then about 2 final mensa. Then about 206 there was no new team Nigeria. 2010 Spain beje.
Yeah.
Then 2014 old team Germany. 2018 France old team. 2022 Argentina old team. So check here in the last few years from 94 there but you call even to 90 from 1990 till date you new winner of the World Cup. I think the new winners need to France in 1998 and Spain in 2010 omumienu and new winners. So it tells you how difficult it is to have a new country winning the World Cup. But I think that is about to change in subsequent World Cups. Unimadi kudi entia. Adia air say between 1990 to 2022, only 2 nations per year. Capo and a football na evolve. Ama nyoma tumpon. Ama see a talent and a spread it across. Ama me huni say a bit in asasa adi no. I had to say the Champions League. Also the Champions League maybe not air day for other countries to produce champions. And now I know say France and produce champions back to back.
Yeah.
Now you Madrid didn't free one man they ma other clubs to compete. Do you know why? Because the amount of money Madrid will take into the market, you know. We do Champions League final anymore, you know. Can say last season, Paris Saint-Germain so an OJ Champions League did this season in Arsenal. This season, Vitinha and Ajan Neves no come more Paris Saint-Germain.
Sure.
Either say Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Obiabe to Moko. It's years our season in Vienna and Copiemo the following season in Combo Champions League, you know. Now Madrid, ne Barcelona, ne Bayern Munich one is a day. But the name Okofa it's Paris Saint-Germain a team retaining the key players and Ameboa or the ones who the Champions League back to back.
Yeah.
Some time ago na Premier League other clubs but dominate here but Nyoma Sesa City Motimia Bamubi because they are being able to spend money like the way Manchester United no City Ebino. What did they mention Arsenal? And then the likes of Aston Villa Mutimiji Europa League. Oh, the gap between English football and other leagues, you know, when it comes to European football this season.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace need to sign player £50 million. But Balakano now on the final. Because Balakano no highest paid player is saying. But Crystal Palace no Premier League name for so that transcends into national team football, which I believe Samani Omesisa.
Yeah.
And then the Brazil team now come 5 times. They are coming into the World Cup, but then you can favorite on the World Cup no top 3 Brazil and count. Unless you want to be opesa okotiti muko kai no stagla ko kai they are not Rivaldo mu body with debi. If you are being realistic and come on me this is see you can say about top 3 national teams on the World Cup now. Opa me emfa course ma 10 emu 9 obi anfa Brazil regime. Realistically, who do you think on the ball? Nations on the ball. Over Spain, over Argentina. Outside there's 2 maybe on betting I sister positions were listed in maybe Germany, France and Portugal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet me because of the Ronaldo effect some of these things, you know. But Obi and Brazil ni machine. Because I didn't done it.
No master.
And you master. So I think the World Cup producing a new winner is not far-fetched, including getting a winner from Africa. Eni actually, Capo said the city who say Africa beji World Cup na cheno. Eni actually,
it may happen. Any ye.
Obit may happen. Eni actually.
Sana 20 ne more than your kojibi.
What you say? Na 20 ne Nigeria no kra won Morocco ma this one and say omakoye.
Yeah.
Now you look at the various youth tournaments and how these countries are performing.
Left continent.
Senegal when they look at how they are coming up.
Yeah.
And see and most of the African teams you know outgrow or mentality and affairs e wo ho. So when mu dey any omu ko share be brain team ni omu mo. When mu dey any omu ko share be brain team ni omu mo. But omo atena se hwe omo ni se da bi si yi coaches kwampo na bia de omo sisi nchen a Capo no kura ni nyame anim nie yeah boys ne ya na ebu Europe a omo so aye ho ye ene Diamonde unkuta 70 million 80 million na untimi to Diamonde osi aka ma hwanya Avicos ama dia loan start week out in Manchester United
yeah
enyo ono ana ni City mu boni ono ana ni Liverpool mu ni omo maka ne bobobo omo ma Avicos Now no be a surprise say Wolverhampton Wanderers defender no Agbadu was a one acquire Clarence film ba peri na say hwe bra Premier League no be hwe wo say we but be performance and all dine di
yeah
no ho be to say Diamonde for Sporting CP meboa na no money Arsenal boy so obo pass bi obi ahu bi da enyo no ma na ebo
yeah
so that is the reality Desire do any Obama Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
The Amiani is a Nigerian team qualify for this World Cup. Can we even be having different discussions?
Nigeria qualifier.
Na Victor Osimhen, we are some strikers, a top 4, top 5. I'll be to make us Victor Osimhen a film.
BC form.
No, you can't take him out. Alex will be brave. Kafuna moyewu. Omo bre sa.
Nigeria for the more that powerful.
What you say? So it tells you the way a game ni evolve. And now me ne wo kasai. Sabari, Bamini Katiska. El Kofane de Naba by Minute Sombo. Obama Hein. Enyo Morocco. Hakimi a back-to-back UEFA Champions League winner. Or a captain of Team Bay.
Morocco.
So you may be uncommon kako. So getting a new winner from the continent and you're far-fetched. I think the only thing preventing an African nation from winning the World Cup coach on the bench. Not in terms of individual quality. For quality, you're bridging gap no. A big chambi.
By two.
Me say a big chambi.
1930.
Me, to be honest, I don't think we can put Senegal and Germany on the same scale, player for player. There are few of their players now. Bet Maka say, "Womu die, obehe wine, manono ya." Maybe away over Edward Mendy. Obehe Rudiger ni Kalidou Koulibaly. Wow, the woman you tune say near Rudiger broke Kalidou so extremely. Missing that money there. Germany Bundesliga even on Mubo Bini Dine dia oho. Obide Kemechi na broso in the middle of the park. But who you Kemechi need this in chair? So Pavlovich money we money nyina no. Omumru dis agana guye mo so.
Is a to competition the top
the
from
issue
Africa,
but mentality. You're going to player for player. I think we have Africa with the men. Let's properly analyze the top African teams that are going into this World Cup to represent us. Last time Morocco could do the semi-finals of the World Cup. Only France and the boy. Look at how closely that contest was. Sofiane Boufal, Hakim Ziyech. Look at the quality of football modernity. Yusuf El Nesri. Almost here Portugal. Fernando Santos Portugal. The issue will have to do with the mentality and the coaches that are at the bench. That is the problem. But a World Cup we pan player for player say Africa top teams no more they compacho. Me who be Ghana. Me say top teams of Africa. Ghana you top 10.
Top team.
Ghana you top 10.
Barrier.
No, on the continent you need top 10. You need top 10. You need top 10.
We are free.
And number 11 and 12 baby. But
okay.
On say they didn't come off Ivory Coast. Say they didn't come off Morocco.
Yes, Senegal.
Say they didn't come off Senegal. Look at how
Ivory Coast wa question France.
And look at you see, get ready for the game between Senegal and France. Now no need to ball Brazil ne Senegal real better because massa level na Senegal for na boetia Brazil for na hu say bibia komu with him
na form
a rem. So in terms of quality, Capo, there is no huge difference. Aye. Gabne wa. This is in private team who says so boa catcher who say Nico Williams are performing better than Ilman in the eye.
Heavy. No do class and wabo.
About quality,
see Africa,
it's about the mentality and how we go into the tournament.
The African country by now, did he say?
I think the three of them are three of making a wavy flag now. Mudino. Senegal, Ivory Coast, Morocco,
Ghana.
You were true.
Ghana, the will be
Algeria and Egypt. Because I'm person made your monko because I'm free continent and it pay qua. Amunyashi. Okay. Tunisia for no free continent and Bobo. But she Ivory Coast corner.
Yeah.
Never Senegal corner. Sa Islam Hassan, he's too underrated. this year, may expect to say African Player of the Year. He should be in the list. Islam Sarr, consistent for Crystal Palace. Abu Otima will manage the Conference League. Ismail Assar. But Senegal team won't start you.
It's a bench to your quality.
Aye.
Papi Sarr.
Oko Piemo was playing Villarreal. Papi Gay no. On them party mo.
Pateji is starter.
So they have the men to fight for the title. They have the men. Once a Malang Sarr, only other guy.
Almost squad.
It's about quality. Now Ivory Coast team the credit for.
Sure, and easy cry.
Team are really bully mo cry. You omo film cry. Omo really bully mo ko omo. Omo ko fa LY. Oko the French league. LY one of the most top strikers for league in him.
Okay.
And then obebody am Ivory Coast for no. Morocco, they have one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Omoko Club World Cup, when Nigeria best goalkeeper of the tournament. Any goalkeeper Nigeria? Yasin Bonu,
yeah.
And a Koje. Naive again. Omunina. Omakofa, a young French talenter. Obie Nanka France for ne person comme Fano. El Bouadi. Obabodi ama Morocco for no. Bibi ketwe bi na besan mu kem sen kene kura ke di nkomo kura kalami yama ko Spain JC Barca na okobo no. You can't play for Barca, become Barca number 10 and be playing for Morocco.
And India.
Na so no ni cheaper free Morocco.
Na because I didn't know team mo Barcelona on 10 no kobo mo.
There are certain things, it goes beyond football and talent. What did they mention as no? I say being the Germany captain was more outside Germany. Now by Germany, Abraham Moma by Munich. It's difficult. But one of the is difficult. What I say, there are certain. Also, the entire America said the prospect of the Spain national team has been solely built on Barcelona. In 2008, their best period here between 2008 to 2012. The players are not dominating the Spanish national team. Any Mododo, Puyol, Iniesta, Busquets, Xavi Hernandez. A Bayabe see the Vivia so. Spain edge 2010. A young player and share the final goal the more win Andres Iniesta.
Yeah.
And the Yomokoji the Euros no. It was dominated by Barcelona players. Pedri mo. And the Lami Yama Moane Kudi Jumano. And the Kubansi Munyamura. Then you become the number 10. The star man who is Spain, New York, Catalonia for Barcelona. Yes, the Spanish national team will hold Dawabem. Yeah, Frau, una be face of it. Osi there be Miko Morocco. It won't happen. Onye, Capo, onye. But the quality in gap is not far reached. Adreno ni coaches. Adreno ni coaches in Africa problem man no. But Kafu we pa quality ekuta Africa.
Movement ni.
Aye, because from semi-final we need to have one African country in the final. I will see it in Yebi. Quality ni far-fetched.
Weather condition also cross so say favorable.
Oh yes.
Sika time no dey nke no ani senke to IBB. Yamra fie na yabeto so. Me da say yaba fie na yaba be din komo ewo ho ne mom Sharak o prepare wo ho amame no ku you racket nkomo no ha yebedi about was a bad team we need tournament amana hu. Good team a winning tournament amana hu ne die ne say obe win the World Cup and I feel so player calling no for national team no omunye interference bia coaches and e o made ya beba de den so Jordan are you and so Chelsea ya je World Cup no be tattoo ato na chi ya beba na afia be di sankomo no nyina wo ha de ni dimafo adaruma doctor time that so say stroke ya de we see ya o ya na say problem a wonam bia no ade so be boa na afi ono enso etimi asare ya me dima for Dr. Time da so ewa Buakwa Agogo School Junction Accra Poko ase mayera hona doc edini juma 0244 774282 na afi wadi enkomo tabia no ewa jama so takum no emu enso dey eno na weekend enso toto aja wan kwa juma wo hye dem dem bia wifi o ha mo be ya juma ana afi Capo di TTV shechira mo be ya juma dro no eye ene takum eno na be tafri bi no no so atafri bi ene mu ngam mu hia mo be ti feelings pa tabia ba Mr. so ekio malaria jaundice ana afi capsules no ACC area dro wa jama so 0243 686861 na wadin komo 3P garlic mixture enso drum high blood pressure na asembia a stroke ana achirobi a odun so awote yaw ana afenso bia minkase menstrual pains wa gene 3P ana onya bia ebebo garlic ma ho den ni atwe a ye de aye adre aye herba shanonso 0248928824 na wadin komo emulator ba supplement ano kantanka drode aba support immune system ni pa intimity utie me na no pay wona antika kra bia no abre high blood pressure afro akoma yi emoye wadro emulate unya bia eno betimi abo mayi mu ba bia dre ewa dwaman so yo ba afefuno makoda no fu a edre nso onu bia enyeye currency ventures nam ya de dro gono anu anya bi bema de ese ni dwuma no be bo ne mu machiri na africa of problem aba wonya dre bia betimi abo gono no kakapei ekikaos kakao hadrin ye wadro ni ana afi candidate no ba nso discharge ni oma yellowish bia wonya dre be bo zero man capsule so memedru bema wa yemrem pamienu anopamienu anyumre hindi no typhoid ne diabetes adru 0246348334 na wadun komo samensa ba clinic o ana me de mani che na no pay eno no XTI enam ya de anase bia awon asema ye den ama wa doctor say bre o wadru ho ba do be call lab na fi ya hwe ya de how ye body therapist bi ti say massage ana physiotherapy yo kumasi asokore mamponyane asokore mampora bank and the dear Michelle Mondays to Fridays, Saturday and pay here Juma Yabapon 2 p.m. Rossi Nabra 0240826995. Now what do you come on now? Solak biochemist Umadarma we a Zeman Plus about capsules. Yes, Zeman Plus no inti we die we ya na afi na watimi abo adwuma pa na bibia ye fine we the doctor dey Zeman Plus no dey no shipa ono an dey Zeman ba yi an o dey ne plus enso aba inti ya na wa hye no so dey am sexual weakness no waist pains and afi so boost sexual drive on pem inti ya na propanyai na afi bibia e kama enso edi ama Zeman Plus eba capsules e wadwama so mamu ba bia benya bi atobeti ma fe doctor Solomon Apiakubi 0245616028 na wadin komo na bibia e kama yenkoi yentie ye racket nkomo no kakra na beda for emrem eno eye GFA president GFA Capo ana dia tudwa wose ebano player interference ewo any call up or national team say ye free player A and player B no enye adea adea say players no umu F4 no umu nsa wom nsa bi anim umu de coach na yen adwuma yentie no World Cup I mean abeng na Ghana ebo ye sha obi ani age coach ayade players ayade ye Lucia Ketokreku ena wa interfere with the selection ba ama game na e basa enti e command sana ye body na omo apportion blames omo ka conspiracy theories be it make akwa say o di nipa betina bench a na e de o selection ma coach no you hear all these things eya na nokre o interfere na
okay the kai obia oyejuma magana ewo football mu na neto
okay
and I said the esco and the board and appoint obia oyejuma magana whether especially at the national team level now each one of them is answerable to the esco it is said delay my appointment at chairperson of Black Queens Management Committee.
Sounds nice.
You are answerable to the ESCO.
Okay.
The thing be a baby baby so. Okay. That is not interference. Okay. Now, when it comes directly to the work of coaches of national teams, nobody interferes in their job. Nobody. There are various levels of engagement. Some between report, or defend one report, anyone plans other day. That is very conventional.
Okay.
But nobody, absolutely nobody, interferes.
Into there isn't an instance because na maybe a Ghana, let's say Korea, also I had not said then why your selection.
What most people don't know is Bia Ubehu selection of Black Stars. That's the time I see the selection.
Oh.
A lot of time it's a crash spot on Black Stars ball. When breaking news about social media, Black Stars selection. That's the time I also read.
So you don't know. You don't take people's head, move away, move away.
Never. You can't.
Into changing rooms,
san komo yi mu ana wose wode ade ba ko obeso hwe ni say quick one me de no so na abiafa bem about teams omoko tournament Black Stars who team ni nye ana so no who bad team a win tournament ana who good team a win a tournament ne priority one as a president to win a World Cup for Ghana yinti you racket anu so komo kakra boy yinti na fi.
Do you think we can win the World Cup?
Obi Onimbia himself me very real.
Okay.
I have seen mehu bad teams win big tournaments. Me say good teams lose big tournaments.
Are we a bad or a good team?
Me say good teams win big tournaments. So you can never rule out any football nation, Ghana inclusive.
Are we a good or a bad team?
We are a good team.
A good or an average team?
We are a good team.
Okay.
All right. We are a good team.
And to Ube winning World Cup?
Yeah, a good team.
Ube winning World Cup?
Me winning World Cup.
But Ube winning World Cup?
Me winning World Cup.
Into Ube winning World Cup? Me winning. But Ube winning?
There may be a me winning no. And I may.
And I'll go south. But Ube winning ana?
Nyamiya aduma.
Ube win. Into as what mean? You can own the thing.
See, nyamiya aduma. Me answer. You see. Yeah. Okay. And then go cancel me, but. Nyamiya aduma.
Mr. President. Ona ye Ghana. Obi kana
say. Me say.
Ona ye president.
Me say. Ghana will be represented by our best players available at the time. Ghana will be very competitive.
Okay.
The target is that we are going to war in quotes, and when you're going to war, you don't plan to lose any battle.
Okay.
You want to win.
Okay.
That is the vision.
But you are not confident enough to say that maybe we need.
I'm extremely confident.
The FA president Nkomwa onunso edi eno na FA president eden Nkomwa kakra enso tudwa ho a enye asem ketu akra wonsem eno no ti ye bana abirafo abaso Dixon Boadi Dixon wonka Dixon mo monitor dwumadi ne Dixon Boadi ye halaw ne anope ewo dwumadi no so na new bray say time no continue remo as a kakaya no about the FA president no kakaka montete ho na was say ni vision is obe win the World Cup any one and I feel so interfere selection all the national team from the juvenile to the senior national team no so they are church ya dwebu a otifie na ket na afre we na was nyesa omunya adwuma na sa
na me pe clarification kakra sen komo yi no oboy ache anase nanu ye bo Wales wie ya
World Cup ya ho komo
a no say komo no say World Cup related but person say after Wales no after Wales ya nanu ya no di
oh boy ansa no or ye Wales game no
because Capo me follow boy kakra ye me yan such sen komo ye here this time we
so
minimum po man ko transfer ko cheche nsem we sim enya komo ehu hia sisi
sa
no No, and young come who here says
important.
Sometimes the media not to me hard when cry. Story with me a trem who net yakwa fast surface. We do all of that, but some treaty as some way yeah. Maybe some treaty as some or relevance. Yeah, my any abrio. Maybe some treaty as some way saying in common with relevance. Because first of all, more as some no any important around this time. When necessary friend Nico said any important.
Say allegations and work clear.
Good. Timing is very important to the treatment of every issue. Timing.
This time no so timing be a Ghana for kasa be bring to obe so my who say the can in nim oni nin send kwalapu.
Oh. You know the best reply in football? This game. You know the best reply? It is the results. The best reply in this game is the results. Whether you call somebody, whether you influence the call up, whether you do whatever, football, let them criticize you. If we see you answer message, you can go to the greatest of all time, and you can discuss just because you World Cup.
Yeah.
Or you World Cup in the week, still a man for square G2. Finally, I share the Mbappe deal in your still, yes, cry, Messi crash, so. Ronaldo Juma, why you dear football? You think you better Ronaldo do ball out the topic of football?
Debbie.
But yes, still on when you World Cup trophy, some people believe say, and you think Ronaldo inquire press conference, and first and trophy around the table, couple. No first let's figure say, the more dancers about the minimum. We are not afraid gigs in the teammates in na omoka. Oh, Ronaldo buy. We are going to Soccer Madrid. We are now Ronaldo catch you as say minimum. Then we believe him now. Football no I woman no that no. A street game oh. Anya kasa. Ya juma no anya kasa. Football is a street game. And it's the only result so I do come be any one of my bad juma ni pass.
Okay.
Okay, watch your chimney. I just tomorrow era. Yate, blaming your free so results on blaster. Any football and coin still I ever blame my home. Ya jatum, you don't influence. The blaster state it.
Then our coaches no more Juan is here the fire no cool.
But we no, also can say on our appointees uncle for so the appointing for men conquer question na.
Oh, all right.
So let's speak to the right na me wono. Na you coaches listen chain. The one that appoints them, not so why continuously? After Coach Kwesi CK, after CK Milovan, after Milovan Chris, after Chris Otto, those appointments, and I need to question those who the guy that did the appointments, because each one they question, each one they question. It's your job to influence the crowd. Do you think some of you questions? We will still come back to criticize you. Na ne kasa no kodika kan say obia wo gie fadwuma no me appointment we no ka say the esco appoint them ana wanka odika ka say me appointment we answer no ka say the esco appoint them mama fa ni na to nchen me say the timing of this interview kranya important et say ne kasa na kojina blaster fo ne mu kasa kire dom ni nyina no ye ba bonte be ka say ye racket wa anya de kasa no hu hia ne momentarily enye right for time kana wo ka say Capo ya meka Racket. Let us share this. Boni ye the confidence in my say anymore. But then you may be on my oh yeah na cheer free there. And this was a brain. So I point to be no yes I no said ye Capo. Sako yana otimoto maya wo. Opa ma din sense me wa ha. Se amanfo mfrɛ ya won kan je say and then something the couple bedroom me. O ma frɛ ya ka kire no. On frɛ no ma nya na do wacha ma wutumi na ma be frɛ chairman.
Sure.
Chairman obadwuma man me ne. And you know how, but he got you here.
Sure.
It's the way you be a rebacono.
And yes, oh, yeah, the way you be a reflective man in his name.
First, U17, U20. Now, only the one I represent Africa. 2 near you, Monomoko, Ghana, near Jimby. He said, U10 Ghana, you could be. And a 17 for Monomoko. Coach Dr. Ogu is my best friend, just as other top coaches, you know. Me send him a film now, and that's what I make me bonny the animal. When you do come on, me wretched, even if 1 minute. But I'm saying this, and a 17 I'm share no. I wonder where some do many share. Me nya kwani do togu muni nkomo after the tournament. Born now boys in a boy, you know. Tan. And you can say this is not our best players. 17 no. just a one plate for ball who no dia ko mini panum no ate ahwe o kan sem kran kan boy we she 8 jersey minimum din ball no bro ni control free kick bi ba no ma ko je free kick no mo ko minimum how they got there because some of the boys feel say omo panum bi I'm telling you even divisional level na e bono so we player who's a president na down for I'm telling you the waka kra na player na so also just a one Africa chance no look Johnny no we free team we ko team foforo president one kan titi de me coach make catch no asana kra no so ni nyansa start so ati o ya dasa ni team no de ko na no Capo hwe games ni bi
hwe bi pa
every pomon to challenge ma young coaches na bari bi so mon pick 11 players from Ashanti region kwa no mu players be selected ya bankran e be face yo mo no mon national team ba ko nkan ne ye pick just 15 from Ashanti region ya fanko
best players
o ba wo do be ya mo ya nda 17 mo ko ya Ghana 17 we know say your talent to street right to dream one wade mo ye ma Ghana it's say share right to dream for check your blast and players
yeah
one academy house the whole nation etimi nya de be fa so
but individual obi to me yeah good players but
busa AI and also time is busa AI say how many games and I film about for Boma Ghana confirm say see any tie for nche find out how many collapse no nya how many minutes no boy film about for interrupt our audience said the dominate can say no Chris say any mudia any nya no na sa na for results no be kasa dia mai film about for the same thing and Steve kan here Edwin Jima de and you say na ka Edwin Jima sem go back na Edwin Jima ba bia we trace na kwa kosi say wa all stars wa na you nya no so people have those memories from about for your first a couple check on no timeline ho be wo
okay
from about for you should just see na many profile mo ya dey but people know say you dey ko nya field no so na ni begu ase and kind of results no be gu ani mo ase fabrofo be yi hu ano results be gu ani mo ase eye dia obre so be so akonwa bi adi ma wi ase bia obre be so and kind of results be gu ani mo ase na ka se game in street and kind of results be gu ani mo ase ya under 17 ball mo ko boy na no hwe bi
Philemon Bafo has played 0 competitive matches for the senior Ghana Black Stars team. Although he received multiple call-ups to the senior squad, was part of the final squad for 2021 African Cup of Nations AFCON in Cameroon, and was regularly named in the match day squad. He never stepped on the pitch to make a senior appearance for the team. So when you F in the friend, coach in the friend, Amana Mubia, who could blame me Effie. Who could blame me Effie?
Who you host here, Juma?
Who could blame me Effie?
This way, you Juma.
Flemon Bafudi, Wamubi, or buy.
And to your racket, Busa coaches, and Saturday a boy or bad doing be more racket Busai.
Okay.
Capo, you mano. Your racket of Busa. Coach is a film say we about Mobi. You racket Busa. Because you catch yourself back question Obusa.
Me Obusa by auntie.
Kafu. Who you host Juma? You said you na over coach. Wouldn't my Juma na pa.
Me Obusa by auntie.
Born I bono me say any papa could yo. It is the game for the streets.
Okay.
It is the game for the streets. It is here the show on side. Ye na ye wo for ye. Ye na ye wo for mudie na brebe so. Da ko pe yakonya bie no Ghana ma dia ma wo ye obi dia o nkruma ko jeje ko ye rebels ko ye rakofo ko
ye na judi
ye wo from dia stop answering questions we adwuma na dey show on results enko na ba mi ehu results couple results enko na ba mi ehu
ati
na share team no ba bi e be do interview ehu hia besa ko twetwe nsem de aba AFCON ya bo 2013 final yirika bo Angola 2010 final Egypt Hamdi Gadi the board be fa Liadi Ham wo ko bo sheye if 2010 by bo 2013 2015 if ro ba nyina na yesati say yesane after round of 16 quarter semi and then pa yen show up
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank you. Bra, you can say, Miza Bra, na we are festival we. FA President Akasa. Say Black Stars, so we are preparing for our World Cup tournament. Power US. No easy cry.
Thank you too.
I think whether he influences the team or not, may not have gone past that discussion.
Okay.
When it comes to Ghana teams, I don't think any national team in this world and our players are involved. No, there is not an external influence.
Okay.
Neymar dos Santos Jr. Call fast with the Brazilian national team. You can all go and look at how he came in. Ubia won influence. Oh, ni wo kasama yedi.
Oh, oji tu
ni wo kasama yedi.
We di endo oji tu say influence. Okay.
I'm today. Many point. Right.
Me call kana say because me tian ma ka bi. On you to so
until there.
And also no influence.
Also on can influence. So don't defend it. Don't defend the influence.
And me the was me mic no kwenu. Yanko.
Very good. Oh, this is not about attack or defense.
Also I dey.
Me kwa also on kasa asem no.
Oh, the reason why I wouldn't waste my time on that in here say, oh, Pakofa Jesus fan bet now. Even football clubs we do here, Division 1, Division 2. Obetima catch him so be influence home. So it's a topic Obetina because he's not agreeing to it. Me not agree in a sense Obian say BC baby. But don't make it look like a brother didn't tell say BC or baby that's a Ghana and Kwana Obinia influence or baby giving more clubs in Mukram need to the team you even coach there's influence. So let's not act like he is saying to be na say yeah he saying to be no be baby. Baby I mean issue the reality of the common now all this World Cup on them no.
World Cup day.
World Cup now let's be realistic with the opportunities and options.
Priority the target the vision was over.
You see obi o wiase bia woni so ade hunu obi a woni dream baby o person in 19
okay,
but anytime you dream you think about the realistic opportunity e bata saade no any anamo wo so to ultimately achieve saade no.
Okay,
so many a times it is like yamawo edisem say ubenye skapa wo so ya na otifie no ada wo nsore wo nkwa adwuma
o se prophecy dame so ebere na ya adwuma.
So Ghana going to win the world, it is a good dream. Obi obeka cho say en dream say Ghana beje World Cup bia no neze di pakro no aiming for high.
Yeah,
and you be a dream ebi na Jordan I use o je obedro ato na chi ndi ti no obedro ato na chi
ade asumbo ma
akula bia wo si su bia, but you need to work hard
before you can get it.
It is not by magic. Nobody has won the World Cup by magic. And it depends on how you describe a good team and a bad team.
Okay.
When you know some for do na say Mikel Arteta team no mo born e tan e bad born no mo born meboa.
Yeah.
Obibeka say a bad team. By the end of the day o Magic League meboa.
Sure.
I'm for criticizing Jose Mourinho teams I say it's a bad team is a bad team. It depends. When it comes to footballing team whether good or bad, it depends on how you see it. We tend to believe that good teams are teams that play beautiful football. Good teams are teams that have enough quality.
Yeah.
We pretend that good teams are teams Wontumi eboboa undefeated no be antimi
sure.
And bad teams are teams that have blips. Which doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It is a obibe bad in his bad position in the tackles in your man work on. Maybe we practicing with defense one eye and one hard work. Who is a bad? But no never trophy na mano. Maybe a Ghana the realistic trophy we can be able to win will be the African Cup of Nations.
So I've confessed.
And I've said it time and time and again. Says here ma 2027 and 2028 etwamwa ye AFCON je ne beche.
Ye ma 2027 2028
and 2028 AFCON etwamu ni anyi ba ko a ye AFCON je ne beche.
Yes ye na animu ya.
And what say mu ba ko 2027 kwada about them.
Okay.
We should be targeting 2028 African Cup of Nations. Capo 2 years ye betimi aye.
2 years.
Oh yes.
So you should do two-year project.
We can do 5 years project.
include near the
factoring 2030 World Cup.
Okay.
But AFCON so be PM bi meboa.
Okay.
Because Uncle Ben Kofi mo be Ghana de na 5 years no. Realistically here from 2006 you be do by 2010 near World Cup quarter final meboa. Near African Cup of Nations final meboa.
Sure.
In 2010 meboa.
Yeah.
If there are a lot of things and now on the crampo there because of technology they turn a lot of things See my near that where the no krama ye ho a after the right coaches the omo be ya adwuma Capo the players ne kutaye ne omo free junior teams ne how a bit mass scout bi aba be shim no within 2028 we should be pushing for that. We should be pushing for that. But what happened Jerry dear? Yeah, President, you have a very good dream. Name how realistic?
Dream big.
Couple, how realistic
dream
it is in
too big.
How realistic it is in it. Oh, but we are not preventing you, Mr. President, from dreaming. Dreaming there you can dream.
Of course.
Oh yes. And
maybe
I think
on
you and I share the same sentiment with you. Say we want to win the World Cup.
Yeah. But the emergency mechanism be no so preparation towards the no aye on administration and ho boa no chese.
No, a man side there. Make my catch say yeah even the man side cry winning the next AFCON no cry was so. But member side need their catchery.
Ti odwuma
I member side need there.
Mr. President, he has work on our continent
and I think
first.
We wasted so many years with Otuado. Yes.
Your man mredo.
I care ben. Yes, shimre bebre guyi.
Otuabe delay.
Oh yes, shimre bebre guyi.
Okay.
We wasted time bebre. Yes, senior ma bebre gu.
Oh.
Because ke ashi wona ngu. Kenya ne say your coach ebe ya djuma format about one friendly game back up.
Yeah.
By expectation ko World Cup now. Onko magic.
Oh. I'm saying
what I say. So we need to be realistic with a lot of things and a lot of decisions we take. And it's an man. There are certain conversations we need to move on from when it comes to the Black Stars. And I think we focus on too many things that I believe shouldn't be in further discussions.
Okay.
What did the say? It takes away the relevance of proper conversations about the Black Stars when it comes to team development in this annual man. Capo. We are able to the whole discussion will be about discussing the core.
Oh yeah. Scanning the Omed they will discuss them. Or mine will be much baby I was here extreme pressure. Baby I was here extreme pressure. The development of this team. Okay.
I want to say if you try my bomb on film.
Okay.
We ask questions.
Well, every for no yabe bisu mu pa na yemfansi why na nichna Monday.
Any day munyaka ana influence.
Influence.
Now division 3 and division 2
Musa Didi. Musa Didi.
You see, everybody acts wholly until they are given the position.
Yeah.
Dear Nyanka Okruma says question and the corrupt. Now Ket has come in.
Yeah.
Before Ket, but there was normalization committee. A penny for more normalization committee. Omo cry the bobo.
So cry them say
bobo. Me pese
issue no cry.
There's too much talk of when you're there till they get into positions.
I'm do no. Whoa. But that's it. Yeah, Monday, why? Monday, more Black Stars.
Of course.
More Black Stars. So, Miza, no. Na, any birthdays, no, na, fi, and try and come, I also, na,